Alrighty. Welcome, everybody, back to Cosmo Eternum, session 35. Last session, the party crash landed. The party crash landed into the middle of the city of Thydonia. A unfortunate circumstance for most of you. That was weird, sorry. Destroying a pretty decent chunk of the south side of the city. You guys fell into unconsciousness. A few of you sustaining dreamlike experiences in your unconsciousness. During this time, two individuals who you had met a while ago by the name Trench and Alistair found themselves walking around the city, encountering a lovely elven witch at a very fine bistro in an attempt to dine and dash her. Failed miserably and ended up getting stuck with 180 gold worth bill of food. Deciding they needed to do something else, they began walking around the city when they saw this vessel crash. Running in to investigate it, they found a U-Haul, collected some of your things, and drug you into the back of a Dragonelle carriage, taking you to their residence of the Emerald Estate. Spending the next 2 days in an attempt to resurrect you from unconsciousness, they eventually succeeded. During this time, Otis had left, getting up and leaving you 2 days prior. As each of you one by one began to awake, you were reintroduced to Alistair and Tyndall, informing them of the past day's events, the situation in Litheron, your encounter with an individual by the name of Sisyphus, and leaving out the other individual that was there. You guys compared notes and began moving about. Alistair, you began working on Yerk's wing, his new prosthetic wing. With some very interesting-esque additions to it. On top of that, giving the party a little bit more information about this thing known as the corruption. What causes it, what it's made of, how it works. Which, Alistair and Tyndall, the information that you got last night, you can apply to this session now. We'll just say you forgot about it during the time.
Alright.
But kind of coming to a understanding between the party, you left into the city to do a bit of shopping and further investigation, as well as Tyndall notifying the town hall as to the events that occurred in Crash. During this, finding out that the party was actively being looked for, Sybilla was promptly arrested by the state detained by the city for further investigation, and locked away in the lower extents of the city's dungeon. Yerk, walking to the Adventurers Guild to inform them of what had happened and that you need to talk to somebody, other adventurers took the opportunity to cash in on the bounty for your detainment. So Yerk was promptly arrested then after and put in the same dungeon next to Sybilla. While this was happening, Tyndall began running towards the rest of the party to begin informing them. While he was traveling through the city, Theo and Valen spoke to a man by the name of Grand Mage Alexi, one of the two owners of the Withered Arcanum Magic Shop. Being a older human Grand Mage, Valen was able to have some decent conversation with him, gaining a lot of insight as to various investigations that he was trying to learn about at the time. That which I will let you inform the party at a later date once you reconvene and have a moment to talk about it. Because I don't have those notes and I didn't rewatch the session because I'm a terrible DM. But concluding this, as you all were beginning to leave, Trench busted into the room saying, "Hey, your party's been arrested. We need to figure out what's happening." You guys then promptly arrived to Dimitri, the white half-dragon courier for the Harbingers of Calamity, and flew up into the sky back to the Emerald Estate. You all had a in-depth conversation as to what needed to be done during this time. Alistair, you had received a call from Lyle, your archivist contact, your contract. He informed you that your current patron, who is your contract holder currently, had delivered payment to the house that was also given by this patron. And you were also informed that there was an amendum done to the contract in your current situation to investigate the whereabouts of one Caesar Arbane. You're informed that this is a somewhat associate of Valen Stormgaze, an individual you find yourself locally known with. And further after that, you immediately called him back to ask if he had any whereabouts of any connections that would allow you to pay off or just get rid of this current apprehension of your party member. Being told that a woman by the name of Fumika, otherwise known as Second Raven Fumika, would be meeting you to negotiate your price point. You were told that for a price of 5,000 gold, she would be able to set them free, but not clear them of all charges. But for a measly price of 800 platinum, or 8,000 gold, if you will, she would be able to completely remove the problem as an entirety, as well as develop a packet of information that would subsequently ease the minds of the local authorities in regards to reluctantly agreeing to this and somewhat arguing between each other about who's going to pay what amount of money for this task. Valen ended up paying a majority of it, in a total of what I believe you paid 5,000, Valen, in total.
Yeah.
6,000 or so.
6,000.
6,000 gold, whereas the party aided in the other 2,000. And as you finally spoke, Fumika left you with words of somewhat discouragement, of "I knew you would come around eventually. I'm glad my tactics worked." And as she leaves the room and begins walking down the hallway, this is where we are going to begin today's session, Cosmo Eternum. But we are not starting with you all, for we are starting with a different individual. A dirty, smelly, yellow stained haired, unshaven individual in the middle of the city of Thydonia. Cain What is it that you have been doing for the past 2 days? After you had given the letter, you have not heard word back. Had 2 days to
Looking,
do whatever.
looking for clues on the fucking vampire that's been rummaging around through these streets.
I'd say if you spent... there was no music in the Discord stream?
Nope.
I don't hear any.
I don't know where that was.
Oh,
Oh, because I did
Always got
application.
the vibes.
I did applications.
There you go.
Nice.
There you
I
go.
forgot that was my profile picture.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Alrighty. Roll a investigation check with advantage if you spent a majority of this time investigating.
Oh yeah, and hopefully, took a shower and long rest.
You have gotten a long rest. The party
17.
has not gotten a long rest because you guys have been unconscious in a lot of pain.
Sounds
Shower,
like a
on the
long
other
rest to
hand,
me.
absolutely not.
That sounds like an extra long rest to me.
Yeah.
No.
I'm 17.
17. So over 2 days, you have found out, honestly, quite a bit of information. You have found that there are a lot of reports of missing people. You have gone to the town hall as well as various adventurers guild looking at missing people. A lot of people have reported around the sites where these people have gone missing the smell of almost like sweet roses. A not so much smell of sulfur, more so the smell of like a florally sweet smell. You would know that this is the smell of ectoplasm or ectoplasm. The remnants of ghost-like being. You would also know that you had smelt this when you investigated this old lady's home a few days prior. You spent a bit of time going to these missing persons locations and investigating a lot of the area around it, occasionally finding bloodstain or ectoplasm. Ectoplasma? Whatever that fucking word is.
That's a big word, so it's okay. What's so funny?
Ectoplasm.
Ectoplasma.
Yeah, ectoplasm. That's what it's called. And you have also found, through investigation, asking people, checking back on the people who have reported these missing individuals. During the time of disappearance, they had reported the faint sense that they were being watched. Moving shadows, distorted visions that they couldn't really quite pinpoint. Hallucinations, if you will. But all signs lead to more of the southern side of the city. As to where this old lady has gone after leaving, her home being burnt to the ground, you're unaware of where she may have gone. It'll require further investigation. But to you, with a 17 over 2 days, you can definitely tell that this isn't a weak vampiric individual. This is one who knows the pathway to creating fletchlings or vampire spawn. This is not your standard vampiric servant. This is the upper echelon, very old vampiric individual. Bro, OBS already disconnecting?
Wild.
What?
Good things.
Why? I gotta wait for it to. There it is, reconnection. I don't know why I may have to do an internet reset, but it's having like major issues. Everything's good. Weird. All right, whatever. Recording's still going. But that is what you found so far, Kane, during your investigation. You've also not heard any word from Bitsy.
Got that the first time.
You're lonely.
Yes.
Thinking about yucking it.
So you find yourself around the southern part of the city. Go ahead, roll a perception check.
Burger fries better than their cake fries.
$11.
11. You're walking around for quite a bit, and you eventually make your way to the more central southern part of the district, and you begin to see blockades of guards in alleyways. They seem to be surrounding a central area, but you can't quite see past the setup of guards that are persistent. See, they're just kind of standing there with their long pikes.
Can I try to find a vantage point to see if I can look from above, up of the building?
Sure. Roll investigation.
16.
16. With a 16, you could see a few stairways, ladders that may lead up to rooftops.
Ooh. Yay me. I'm gonna go up one of the ladders. Where's my dragon?
You do
Where's
have
Raphael.
You do have Raphael with you. You've been taking him around. So you could also fly,
I could.
but go ahead, roll a stealth check for me.
Ooh, I'm hacking. I just got a nat 20.
Natural 20, wonderful. Quiet as the night, you curl up this apartment complex's stone stairwell, the exterior, and you are able to kind of crawl up onto the half wall and jump onto the roof side. You can see there's a similar doorway to what you had landed on previously. And you begin to peer over, and what you see is a massive metallic structure, what looks to be the shape of like a rocket's nose cone. You see there is two massive craters on either side with a long damn it, a long crater in the center where this capsule rests.
Huh.
Very phallic looking. Somebody tripped and fell here. But you see there is a bunch of individuals who are dressed in what look to be platinum robes.
Platinum robes.
What look to be like very long robes of woven. Okay. The robes look as if they are, in fact, woven by platinum, like yarn. And you see gold filigree around it. You see the hoods are pulled up, and on the faces there are platinum dragon masks. And they are currently surrounding this object. You see them casting various spells, investigating the event, but it does look like something crashed here.
Can I roll investigation to see if there's any like insignias on them to see where they're from?
Sure.
I got an 8.
An 8. No real insignia. There's about 6 of these individuals. What you do notice is all of them are the exact same. There is no there is no distinguishable difference. Height, weight, size, all the exact same. But that is all you can notice from that.
Hold on, I'm writing this down.
Look, write that down. Write that down.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is important if you make it important.
But it seems like they're investigating the crash from.
Nothing. Can I roll a religion check or to see if there's anything paranormal there? See if it helps with my investigation.
Sure.
17. Ooh.
You don't see anything outwardly religious about them. You are able to discern that there are no sigils or emblems of any kind, just the dress that is currently being worn.
Am I able to have a clear view inside the little structure thing, or
Yep.
is it just destroyed?
So what you see is, imagine a Coke can that has been torn open from the top.
Coke.
Okay.
Wait, yeah.
It looks like a tin can that has been peeled open from the top, and there is black soot everywhere, and there is you see the guards are kind of keeping a distance from it, and you can almost see this faint tealish glow around the floor, or like the broken like stone ground.
Huh. The big huh. Well, after realizing there's nothing that helps my investigation, I'm just gonna climb down from the ladder.
All right. You climb down. As you climb down, you begin walking back down the stairs, kind of going elsewhere. Yeah. You start to
I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna look around, see if there's anybody nearby that knows what's going on over there, excluding the guards. I don't want to talk to them.
All right. There's plenty of people who are kind of peering around, trying to see what's going on. You can ask one of them.
Sure, I'll ask him. What's with the big crater and that metal machine?
Oh, the city put out a notice. Apparently, an escape vessel from an airship landed in the city. Somebody was escaping something, and it crash landed here. And I guess now they put a bunch of people on lookout to be found, be brought in for questioning. They go by the
ship?
they don't know what ship, but they know the party that was responsible. They called them the Walkers of Destiny or something. Wonders of Fate. That's what it was. You would know this is the name of the party.
Yeah. I'm just gonna scratch my head in confusion and just walk away. I'm gonna say thank you. Like, oh mother, these guys, dude, these fucking guys. All they do is get themselves in trouble.
All right. And about this time, as you're kind of walking around the city, through the city, you see a very familiar individual who is currently in chains being led through the streets. You see Yerk in handcuffs being escorted through the streets.
Jesus Christ. Do I see how many guards are holding him?
There's one pretty large half dragon in armor.
Oh. Can I roll an investigation check to see where they're going?
Sure.
Oh shit, I got it. 6. Huh.
They are walking northwest.
My dice.
They're walking that way.
They're walking that way, huh? Do I see if like Yerk's badly bruised or whatever?
No, he looks fine.
He's naked.
He is naked. He does not have any feathers at this moment.
And they're in public, right? Like
Yep.
people around them and
Mhm.
stuff.
I mean, he's got his trench
Okay.
coat and his clothing on, but he is bald everywhere. Little bald
Can I
chicken.
roll a stealth check to see if I get close for convo?
Sure.
Another 17.
You're able to
Hold on. 17.
you're able to find yourself in their pathway, and as they're walking, you kind of are looking out. Yerk, you turn your head and you see Ain staring at you from kind of
I have
behind a
my
dumpster.
hood on. Why am I behind a dumpster? Yeah, I have my hood on, just hiding, looking at him.
Yerk and
Little-
stops and stares.
What are you
Forcefully
doing?
stop.
Get moving. This payment's
little bit,
not going to come to me here. Keep moving. Kind of shoves you forward.
He keeps going, but keeps glaring at you.
See them.
Am I close enough for communication, or
You can
do I have
yell.
to get
You can
closer?
yell at him.
I don't want to yell at him. I want to get closer.
Right? He is being walked by this large soldier.
Yeah. I'm gonna look at Raphael and point up towards the sky and tell him to watch, or keep ready.
Nods, and the wings of the Dragonel whip as it whew, into the air. Kind of starts
My little
making
UAV.
circles.
Okay. I'm gonna try to get closer.
All right, roll a stealth check.
11. I'm like Scooby-Doo tiptoeing towards him.
You get within, I'd say, probably about 10 feet in the front of them. And you see the crowd is kind of dispersed around you, so you're just standing there in the middle of the street. And they begin kind of,
Well,
Yerk and this soldier begin kind of curling around you. He gives you kind of a side eye, but you have a opportunity for conversation.
what happened to you? I say to Yerk.
I'll find you when I get out.
I'm right here.
Let's not make it the West for ourselves right now.
Ourselves?
Oh, is this one of your friends?
No, someone who owes me money.
Owes you money.
Yerk glares at him, motioning to go. And Yerk turns back forward.
He just kind of shrugs and continues walking.
I want to ask the guard what this piece of shit did to get in cuffs.
Oh, we are There is a bounty for those that were responsible for the crash. They are being brought in for preliminary investigation. They were asked to be detained and brought to the local jail so that they could be
Oh,
asked
really?
questions. Yes.
How much is the bounty?
Well, if we bring them in, it's about 1,000 gold apiece.
For this little one's head?
Not for his head, just to bring him in alive.
Are you able to find the other?
They don't technically know if they are responsible, so it's more of a detainment than a full arrest. No, I presume other people are looking for the others.
Huh.
He is nothing but a beggar. Leave him alone. Look
got-
at that, yes.
He does look like one.
I have
Hey.
been taking you to this jail cell.
Keep walking.
You know, you had the perfect thing to do there. You know that, right? Hey there, party member. Why don't you join me as a part of the wonders?
Yeah, literally.
I was so waiting
Yeah.
for that. Just
I throw away my ID. I have no idea what he's talking about.
I have no idea who this man is. All right.
Well, after that revelation, I'm gonna sneak off into the wind.
All right. You walk around for quite a bit more. The sun begins to set. It's getting later in the night. And you hear a voice in your head. Well, Kane, if you are ready to talk again, I think I am
How'd she break through my ring?
ready to talk more. And you can choose whether to respond or not.
Okay. I acknowledge it. Sure. Something's been going on with the party I was with, so if you have any info on that, I'd like to know.
You can meet me at the front gate of the Witches Academy. We can talk there.
All right.
That's the end of the message.
I'm gonna point at Raphael to come down so we can fly away.
Right. And as Raphael comes and picks you up, we're going to transfer Emerald Estate. The rest of you are standing around after a tense conversation with this Fumika individual. Alistair, Trench, you were standing there. A beam of information blasts your brain that you had forgotten in the past day or so. You were sitting there with Balin, Theo, Ark, and you two.
Kind of feel like we
Yeah.
got fleeced there.
You think we got fleeced?
Well, they got fleeced. We, as an extension of.
Okay, yeah. It hurts. So did you find anything interesting out about your situation? French? Kids?
Not particularly, no.
Going to open the vat and check on the wing.
All right. Roll a investigation or arcana check.
17.
17. With a 17, you can see it has grown quite a bit. The muscle and vascular system is quite well developed. You can see fragments at the base of the wing is starting to grow skin.
Oh.
This, you could tell, would probably be a prime position of growing to start adding more of the intricate systems. Valen, you were also muted, by the way.
BRB.
Oh, did he? Gotcha.
And what? Hideous.
Orc, have you put your armor back on at this point? Or are you still skeleton
No,
man?
he's had his armor on.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. But that is where the wing is at this point. Valen, you were here as well.
Word.
Word.
Word. Word.
Word is heard.
They said something along the lines of, "Damn, sound like you guys got scammed."
Who's they?
Keep the mother love us.
You.
Me and Alistair.
That we got scammed? No, I got scammed. There is no we. There's an I.
Well, jail is expensive, man.
Jail is expensive.
I'm,
And
I'm 15 hundo lighter.
You're not just
15 hundo? Is that it?
purchasing.
Look, man, if I lose too much money, I'm not a heavy guy. I'll float away. all these fat stacks are weighing me down.
Fuck. Hey. Yeah, I'm gonna need some. I'm gonna take you up on your offer that you gave me earlier.
All right.
What offer was that?
Make some money.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, we're on team making money because being poor sucks.
You
Yeah.
got any wild, whimsical information to sell?
Who me? Oh,
No,
You guys would
just said that
you
there-
guys would also have the door disc at this point,
Yes, we
as
would.
well
Nice.
as the bridge brick and the ladder
don't
staff.
forget the
Oh, thank
what
God.
is it? The succubus saucer.
Yes, the succubus
Yeah.
saucer, the dialysis dice as well.
I'm gonna have a lot of fun with those.
And my my ladder.
Oh yeah, your ladder's
my
now a ladder
staff
lamp.
Is a ladder lamp now.
Correct. You guys see this lamp just hanging off of Trench's backpack at this point.
Yeah, looks like it has like an ever burning candle in it or something. Just a lamp.
Also see he's got a bag of dice on his side, a saucer that's kind of locked into the belt. Yeah, you see a platinum disc that's kind of just also hanging on a little piece of string.
Bailey, you're magically inclined. You want to give me a hand with something?
Yeah.
Well, there's all these books around here, and not all of them are exactly what you might call my reading level or my specialty. I want to put a couple more special touches on this here wing, but
Okay.
might require somewhat of an arcane persuasion to help me out.
All
I
right.
want to put the absorb elements runes across the bones.
All right. Roll a Arcana check. I'd say if Valen is helping you with this, you can roll with advantage.
You in?
Do it.
Okay, anything's better than that. The Arcana?
Yep.
16.
16. You're able to get the runes pretty correct. Valen, you kind of nudge your way in a few times and go and start fixing the runes afterwards. You see they are beginning to glow. It'll require probably one more extent of reorganization or balancing to fully activate. So Valen, go ahead, roll a Arcana check with advantage.
Watch out, Alistair. I got this. No.
Working for free? Be my guest.
24, dirty 24.
24.
Damn.
You see the runes activate, and you begin to see this faint elemental aura. So, you can write this in the description of the wing that you're making as an additional add-on. 4 times per long rest, when the wearer takes elemental damage, they can reduce the damage by 1d8 plus their constitution modifier. And you begin to see the veins and nerves begin forming around these runes, solidifying it in the structure. This looks very grotesque, by the way. A half-grown, like, wing bone structure
This is my bread and butter.
with
man. I'm
muscle
cool.
and very reminiscent of, like, genetic engineering.
I mean, at this point, from like Valen's perspective, he's seen too much already. He's just kind of like
Whatever.
desensitized.
It's in a
Yeah.
vat. It's in a vat, which is a lot better than strewn about the ground.
Yeah.
Ew.
You said it was 1d6.
1d8 plus their con modifier. So while they are working on that, Trench, what are you doing at this point?
Oh, Trench is like kind of uncomfortable with having free time. He's never really had it.
Yeah, you don't know
I feel
what
like
to do
he's-
with yourself.
Yeah, he's kind of like walking around the courtyard. Like he'll give like kind of like a half-hearted like punch to one of the training dummies. And walk
Gotcha.
over to peek over the shoulder of Alistair and annoy him. Oh, hey,
Is
what's
this
going on over here?
elemental damage or magic?
Elemental damage. So that's acid, cold, fire, lightning, thunder. So any damage that would be in regards to an element.
Gonna be like the Infinity Gauntlet. They're gonna put it on Yerk's wing. And he's gonna be.
That's too much. That's
This
too
dude
much.
can't handle it.
Everybody hold hands.
Oh my god.
Mr. Krabs.
Oh, there he goes again.
I have an idea.
And is that a reaction or?
That is a reaction, yes. So Trench, as you're kind of walking around, you see Josiah, the lab help, kind of walk up to you. Are you busy at the moment?
No,
Sir
actually,
Kendall?
not at all. What can I do for you?
Yes, it has been brought to our attention that you were kind of wandering the halls. We were wondering as to why that was.
I'm just taking a jaunt around the place, you know, not really doing nothing, just hanging out.
Well, if you have nothing to do, we could always use help with the reconstruction of the
Sure,
cathedral.
that sounds fun. Let's go.
All right. He starts leading you away. Occasionally, he'll pass tables, hand you a hammer, box of nails, a chisel,
Takes
kind of
you
a
down
like a
any-
trowel.
Dark alleyway.
Anything that isn't
in
like a
Drakhar's
weapon
castle.
of war, Tyndall is very unfamiliar with. Like this could very well be the holding a hammer that skulls.
Why is this
Fair,
hammer so
No.
small?
It's like, why is the handle on this so small?
fair enough.
Why are
You
these
begin
hammers-
walking away. He takes you to the main cathedral and is, well, just follow them and what they're doing. They'll probably need help lifting stones and placing them in with the mortar. Have at it.
Okay, cool. Gonna- Let me go and lift a stone that they're clearly not ready for yet.
Go ahead and roll a strength check.
Like it's a stone that's in the queue, but they're not like they don't have the mortar laid yet.
Yeah.
They're not ready for it. 16.
16. You pick up about a 400-pound slab of marble and are just kind of holding it there.
It's like, oh, where do you guys want this one?
That's actually one of the cornerstones. We don't need that for like a while.
Oh, okay. I awkwardly set it down.
Roll a
What can I help you guys
dexterity
with?
check.
Drop it on your foot.
Ouch.
Just Tom and Jerry yell.
Ooh, dirty 22.
You very carefully set it down. Just grab some of the smaller stones. We're kind of working on the filigree of this this wall right now. You see a pile of stones only about yay big.
Gotcha.
You just kind of
I'll
pick up a big old pile of them.
I'll hand them out to whoever needs stones.
All right.
I'll stick to the heavy lifting.
All right. As you're kind of doing this, you see you're kind of up on the scaffolding at the moment. You're just carrying them up, just keeping yourself busy. You do see Dragar walk in and just start taking a look around. You see he kind of shouts up to you. I see that you're actually aiding in some help. Less destruction.
Yeah, I figured I'm not doing anything better as well.
Well, thank you, at least for the extra hands. Some of these people don't really know how to use them well.
Of course, of course. Any update on the job you have scheduled for us later?
There are some things in the works, but it will take some time. It somewhat has to do with what the other party failed to do, but more near your homestead.
Oh.
There's
I kind of give it a look.
Is the manufacturing facilities around here have come under new management. I need to divert them elsewhere. And as the other courts don't really have a stay in the city of... Your home was in Fort Nilereath, right? Nearby?
Yes.
Near Fort Nilereath, and the Opal Court is quite easily abused. We are thinking of implementing some new manufacturing facilities.
Hey.
As we also know that you have some extensive property. We were possibly pursuing the idea of extending that property, building some manufacturing facilities on it.
Yeah, I see.
Aid you all as a protectionary force around your estate, of course.
Nice.
And as it would be on your property, you would be allotted a sum of discretionary currency for the use of property.
Be compensated for the use of the territory.
Correct.
Am I to assume we're also going to be acting in a low-key sort of manner around this, trying to keep it out of the public's eye, per se?
Correct.
So, I feel like we can handle that.
But it is currently being worked on. You still have 4 days to relax before I bring you fully into what is going to be happening.
Alright.
I did also want to ask, the other party being here, they're not going to cause issues, are they?
No, they should be alright. We warned them not to be too loud about their presence.
Well, I will leave that management up to you all to keep them out of my way. Last time it didn't go too well for some of them.
Well, yeah, you know, win some, you lose some.
Sure. Good luck with the work.
Yes, thank you.
He begins walking out with a big huff Alistair and Valen, you guys finally get to a point where you have finished the enchantment on the wing. Took quite a bit of work and some steady hands, but is ready for whatever else you wish to put on it. And is there any conversation you're having as you're working on this between you and Valen, and Ark is also there?
I mean, I'm down to clown.
Fuck.
Sorry for the pun.
What does that mean? Fuck off.
It was a glitch reference, but
A very favorable one, unfortunately.
Just watching them too, like.
so what's the adjustment been like to being a dragon-like creature?
Well, considering that I've gained a lot of weight, I am stronger than I was before. It's a learning curve for sure. There's some pros and cons to it. Which actually, now that you bring it up, brings me to a question. Now that you have a sample of my blood,
Yeah.
I'm very crafty in creating things. So, curious if you can keep some of the draconic abilities upon the successful transformation back into my high elven self.
Okay. It may not be impossible, but it may have never been done before.
That's why you're the guy for the job.
That's why I'm the guy. We'll try it out. We'll give it a shot. Not having your original DNA makes this kind of difficult. However, if you're not exactly opposed to technically being completely different than before, it's not a big deal. I mean, we don't need just your high elf DNA, just any high elf you're choosing to do.
I mean, wouldn't it be better to get it from who he's
His
related
dad?
with? Yeah.
That's what
I
was
figured
thinking.
that, but I thought you hated your dad or something. I thought there was bad blood there. I figured maybe, you could just reinvent yourself, literally.
Let me rephrase that for you. My father actively hates me,
Okay.
but he is tied to Dragar. Dragar killed my mom
Ooh.
in front of all of us. And Dragar will die.
I was about to say, I
Some
keep waiting for him
point.
just to pop up while we're fucking having these conversations.
I don't care. I do not care.
I'm right behind you, aren't I?
I can't wait for Snitch
Guys,
just to do
he's
that.
right
Like, oh, yeah,
behind
hey,
me.
what's up?
He just breaks your hand. Ah!
And I still got a headbutt. Yeah, so my father is tied in with Dragar, and because of which I'm sure you can find him about at some point in time.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do. I mean, hopefully he's Mark. I'm not gonna kill him. I'd prefer to not be like, hey man, let me get some of your blood.
Just say it's part of the employment agreement.
Oh yeah, it's in the EULA contract.
Yeah.
He's on.
Mm.
Yeah, I can fiddle around with it. I mean, I guess instead of picking one idea, I could go with all three, and then you can kind of, take your pick of the litter as far as new bodies are concerned. Although I'm not sure if the process is. Hey, I mean, I don't know.
Pleasant.
It's probably gonna be very unpleasant.
Getting into this body was very unpleasant and
uh,
nearly killed me because of it.
I was on my way there.
I remember you saying that.
It was a mess, man. I didn't even know you had that much blood in you, honestly.
Yeah. I didn't know I had that many bones that could be broken in my body.
You probably got extra now.
Probably. But it has proved beneficial. I'm resistant to fire now, so Fire doesn't really hurt me.
Oh, cool.
It's nice.
Ark, why are you like? Are you actually property of the Klitsch, or did she do that and it's like
She
to
cursed me.
spite? Cursed you? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
The previous group I was with, there was a quest to venture into this dungeon that had music and sounds coming from it. So
Flashbacks.
yeah, so we decided to investigate it. Reward was good, but we were just coming back from another one, so we weren't fully prepared either. Ended up there, and which being the Klitsch, turned them inside out, used as puppets, and then cursed me.
Okay, yeah. So I thought that was like special just for us, but I've talked to so many people that have just been inside outed by the Klitsch. I mean, that's like her MO. I guess if we find some inside out people, we'll know who did it.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of a weird what is that? Not catchphrase, but
Calling card.
yeah, like a calling card, like a weird calling card.
Thank you, Tyndall, from across the mansion.
A calling card. God?
Oh wait, you guys have the.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, besides that, just been living my life as usual afterwards, dealing with this curse and maybe finding a way to break it. Came close with the fallen angel I met with, but besides that, nothing else.
Does anyone know anything more about that? Because, I mean, really, you know, we were all just kind of on the airship and then things got really bad. That's my first encounter with any of the fallen angels.
So this is actually the second encounter that we've had. Whenever we fought the Banshee Hawk, the fallen angel, another fallen angel was there. Her name was Soliana. I don't remember if we did get any information about why or how they were cast out. The biggest thing that we can think of is something with Eternus causing it.
The rest of the apocalypse.
Pretty much. But you can probably imagine a celestial being being brought down here. Gonna be very naive on things, and apparently it's already gone south.
So I keep like twisting this bore cutter as I'm cutting the bore on this double barrel rifle I was working on last time.
Yeah.
How far along am I with that?
Roll a intelligence check.
And did Ark finish his hour bonding with the greatsword that
Yeah.
he picked up?
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
16.
16. I'd say really you just have to put it together now. The rifling's done, the barrels are done. You just have to assemble it, and then you gotta assemble your pistol.
Oh yeah. Put both of those back together.
All right. Roll a dexterity check.
Thank God. Added 23.
23. You're able to reassemble your pistol now that you're kind of in the motion of it, and you're able to assemble your double barrel rifle. This rifle does 2d8 worth of damage. It fires 2 shots at once, and it requires an action to reload it.
Alright.
And it is based off of your dexterity to hit. And you don't necessarily have proficiency with firearms, I don't think. Not yet, I don't think.
Maybe not. Not sure. Damage. Am I to assume the 2d8 damage is 1d8 per round?
No, it's 2d8 per shot plus your dexterity modifier. So in one volley of attacks with the double barrel rifle, you could do 4d8 plus double your dex if you were to, assuming you hit every shot. The Ghetto Blaster, Jesus.
Not the official name you're calling it.
Oh no, I'll probably figure something out. like the two middle fingers or something.
Oh my gosh.
Those will be the rounds. The rounds will look like this.
Right.
Yeah. It just carved into the round. It just spins.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's great.
I'm wondering if I could make like the rounds like out of glass, like dense glass that's been filled with various concoctions.
I can.
The double dose, that's what we'll call it.
The double dose. There you go.
The double dose.
The overdosed.
I'd say at this point,
The
Tyndall,
over-underdosed?
Tyndall, you're kind of coming back during like a break period. I want you and Alistair to roll a history or perception check.
Oh, perception. I'm feeling perceptuous. Perceptive, even.
The correct word.
I like words.
I'm not.
Added 20.
20?
5.
5? Okay,
Ooh.
he's sweating. He's
I
sweating.
appear to be in a
Sweat in your
room.
eyes.
You have noticed over the days of seeing them, there is one member of their party that you haven't seen.
Oh.
Since the last time you left. A smaller individual that has been kind of hopping between the two parties.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
You've noticed that you haven't seen them, and last time you did. Last time on the airship. Just as a reference for your character's spatial awareness. But you have put together your pistola and your rifle.
Oh gosh. That's...
Dismissal.
Is there anything else you're wishing to do in the lab at the moment? Because the wing is still growing to the next stage.
Yeah, I'll
Of
hand
the-
the mic off to someone else.
Oh my god.
How generous.
So, do you need me for anything else? Because I got somewhere to be.
Where do you gotta be?
Somewhere.
Making money.
Ooh.
No.
Is it a good idea to head out right now? Wouldn't it be a better idea to wait a bit for?
You're not gonna go and like kill Dragar, are you?
No.
Try and do that? Okay.
Not
Speaking
yet.
of, I
This is
did.
a pretty sweet setup I got going.
That day will come.
I
but
did
it's
run
not
into
today.
Dragar, the halls earlier, and did kind of give us a warning. Well, less of a
Don't care.
warning and more of a be on our best behavior. Y'all's party present to known facility.
Okay.
Okay, so you want me to tell everybody that we're here?
Hey,
I don't think you
that's not very
understand how much I
nice.
hate
That's-
Dragar.
hey, I'm not particularly fond of him either, but he
Did he
does
kill your
kind
mom?
of hold the power of life and death. No, none. At least not that I think so.
Well, he killed mine.
Well, you know, in that case, you do whatever you feel is best.
Oh, you know, shit like that happens.
Wasn't really asking for permission, but noted. Anyways, it might be better if I do stay, but I'm gonna take my chances anyways, cause I want to go.
You wouldn't happen to have any form of long distance communication, would you?
Not actively on me, unfortunately, no.
All right. Well, I guess when the wind blows us in the same direction again.
Yeah, guess
Or
so.
if like some of your clones escape.
Excuse me?
Sorry, that was the quiet part. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Sorry, that was the quiet part out loud. My bad.
Well, how are you gonna take your pick?
Just to ask. Like, hey, I'm thinking about making this.
Well,
Yes or no?
What I'm saying is, like,
You do
how are
have
you gonna,
a spare.
How are you gonna know?
You do have a spare, the spare cockering of telepathy, that you are not attuned to at the moment.
I forgot about that.
That is true.
I didn't make it.
Yes,
I
that's
did
an item,
not
by the
make
way.
that conquering of telepathy.
But you do have it on you, and you're not attuned to it. So, if you needed long-range communication, that is something that you could hand off.
Wild.
I mean, if you want it, it's yours.
Want it? It's yours.
I don't exactly have room for it.
You want it
Well,
to
don't you
change,
need two
right?
people to communicate?
I think I've
Trench,
got
you
one,
got
too.
your ring on, right?
So
Yeah.
does Zulra, and so does Borg. Borg is the only one wearing it properly.
Is it?
The whole new meaning to someone else's voice in my head.
Oh my god.
I'll take it, but I'm not putting it on. Case.
Well, this one just goes on your finger.
Is it always gone on fingers?
As far as
Yes.
I know.
Sweet, I'll take
Oh
it.
gosh.
You see, as he pulls the ring off his finger, it grows in size. And then as he hands it to you, it shrinks down to the size of your finger.
I'm gonna put it in my bag.
All right. You can add that to your inventory now.
Maybe I'll wait till like in.
Maybe I should watch this first. Yeah.
Oh,
So is that a custom item or is it something that I gotta?
It's a helm of telepathy that we have
Okay.
framed as a ring of telepathy that was used by a group of orc adventurers that did not wear them on their fingers.
Yeah, we got him at a
They
steep
did just
discount,
on just
so.
a specific finger.
Yeah, exactly. The
Level
elusive 11th
Just an
finger.
11th finger.
oh,
Are we doing
boy,
legacy or
okay.
regular?
Legacy.
All right, cool. All right, well, I'm gonna put my cloak hood over.
Takes one of the nylon gloves, grabs the ring, puts it in the
Yeah.
bag.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm out.
All right.
All right.
You begin heading out
Probably with
Safe
Theo.
travels.
with Theo. Where are you guys heading to? And also, how are you getting off of this island?
Jump.
Great question.
Because as you begin to walk out, you see Dimitri, the white half dragon, standing there. Probably his 10th pack of cigarettes at this point. There's just a small litter pile. Looks like he's just been chain smoking all day since you guys have been in there.
No, we
And
Our big
you
arrest.
guys start walking towards him, and he just shakes his head. And you begin walking to the edge of the island, and you see it's about a 600-foot drop to the central part of the island, the cathedral and the town hall, the academy. And then even further is about another 1,500-foot drop to the ground floor of
Well, I'm
Tolorus.
gonna go up to Dimitri and be like, "Your boss doesn't want me here, and want my party's presence to be known. So,
Yes.
you wouldn't be so kind to go drop me off into the city. I'd really appreciate it."
You know, I may actually have something for that. And he starts reaching in his pocket.
Ocean of feather falling.
I knew it.
Oh, fuck.
I'm not getting paid to transport you all. So, I mean, I can give you a shirt and hopefully you can use it as a parachute.
I could, or I could just throw a fireball at the building and cause havoc for everybody.
You know what? And he kind of puts it out kind of on his jacket. Today's been the boring day of walking around. Let's see what happens. And he crosses his arm and is just standing there.
Oh, fuck.
Ron, do I see anybody else out here?
You do. You see many people.
Gosh.
Anybody? Any warriors?
All working for Dragar.
They
yes.
Most of the people you see are maids, butlers. You see a few dragons guards sitting at the front, and you see the two massive statues of the sets of armor on either side of the front door.
All right. Well, how close is he to his little carriage?
Pretty close. He's leaning on it right now.
All right. I'm gonna attempt to misty step into the carriage and quickly take off.
All right. So you misty step into the carriage. You can barely see through the window, so you misty step in there. You see Theo just standing there, looking around. Roll an animal handling check.
All right.
Fucking glorious.
Theo's gonna be like, "What about me?" Ooh, 18.
18. You see the dragonelles do not budge. You go, hiya!
I am Silver.
And you see Dimitri just turn his head and look at you. You see Theo scrambling to get in. He grabs the door. It's locked. He's pulling on it. Dimitri just standing there. You could just pay me off.
You didn't mention that.
You didn't either.
I would have done that first.
All right, 50 gold and I'll take you down. I thought the whole I wasn't getting paid to transport you was transfer to you paying me. Transport you down.
Not how it came up. Maybe work on your.
Maybe you should work on not having a dead mother.
I can't work on. That's not something that's workable. So, nice try, but
I think you just
That
don't
was
want
dumb.
it enough. And he starts climbing onto the carriage and holds his hand out back to you.
I'm gonna pay him the equivalent in silver because I have no gold left.
So that's 500 silver.
Yeah.
All right. Down to the center of the city. Get the fuck out.
Gladly.
Feature don't give a fuck.
Me either. At this
Be
point,
a
I
dick
know.
and make him deal with 5,000 copies.
know, right?
I give him 5,000 coppers. I fuck it. Here you go. 1, 2. You hand him a bag of copper. Is this 5,000 copper? I don't know. Count it. He'll be petty enough to count it right there as you're waiting.
I know that's what I was worried about. I thought about it,
But you guys land in the town square of the city. You see the two massive cathedrals. In the center of them, you see the massive town hall, and across on the southeastern side, you see the massive walled complex of the grounds of the Witches' Academy. You can see there are about 15-foot stone walls surrounding it, and there are near the front, you can see a very large steel lattice gate, and there is a small stone building built into that lattice gate. You assume it's some sort of checkpoint.
go and walk up toward, and I'm like, they're just stay behind.
So,
Follow me.
about this point, Kane, what are you saying to the guard at the front of the academy gates? Kane?
Ed did say he was gonna be right back.
He said be right back like 10 minutes ago, bro.
It must be a very long bathroom break.
Folding door.
You gotta pinch it up.
Good for another spin.
Yeah.
You can come back to us. You can go back to.
Okay. All right. So, at this point, and Theo would be with you as well. So, Trench, Alistair, and Ark, you guys are left there. Is there anything you wish to do with your day?
I do want to play with these Garrot gloves.
Garrote gloves. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you wish to test out? It is a new day, so you do have your bell that you may use if you go or if you're able to go take it from Borg.
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure I could get it from him somehow. Probably, like, hey, what's that? You know, take it. But
All right, roll a deception check.
deceptive. Added 24.
24.
I should be deceiving
Hey,
people more.
look at that. Where? Takes the bell and closes the door. Okay, so Kane is back, so we'll do this real quick. And then we'll get back to you. All right, Alistair?
Yeah.
All right, so Kane, what are you doing as you are talking, or what are you saying to this guard at the gate at the front of the academy?
Here to meet the dean.
Do you have an appointment with her?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Yeah.
All right, let me make a call real quick, and I will notify her of your arrival. You see, he kind of closes the steel slide on the guard gate, and about this point, Valen and Theo, you walk up and you see Kane standing at the front gate of the academy.
And what are you doing here?
You hear a very
turn
familiar voice,
around
Kane.
Oh. What are you guys doing here?
I'm gonna go learn some magic. Why are you at a wizard's place?
Aren't you already a fucking wizard?
You never learn too much.
I guess. Like, where's the other? Why is Yerk in fucking chains?
Oh, you saw your...
Yeah, the fucking prick.
Well, hopefully not for too much longer, but we're actively being hunted by the town for the crash. Did you see the crash? Did you hear about a crash? Because there's a crash.
Yeah, they seem very preoccupied with that.
Mm-hmm. And they're looking for everybody, all of our party. Actually.
I look around to see if anybody's trying to come our way.
Roll a perception check.
Six.
Everything's clear. Nobody's paying
Right.
attention to you.
Hunted. Hunted, yeah.
So, again, why are you at a school of magic?
And Valen, you would know this is about the size of your academy that you. This is like
I'll
a Harvard level. What would you call the grounds of like a college? That would be the
Courtyard or something.
not courtyard, the actual like property as a whole campus.
Campus.
Oh, yeah.
This is about the size of your campus. This is one of the biggest magic academies in Central Tolarus.
All right, I'll reword what I said then. Are you at a pristine magic school?
Business.
What business does a
Okay.
blood hunter have to do at a school?
Plenty of things. You know, with hemomancy, it is magic too, you know.
Not magic taught at the school like this, typically.
Hopefully not, you know. The
Trying to
injury
be a
rate
teacher?
that this would go. Mm-mm.
Okay. So, what business do you have here? You still are not actively telling me why you're here.
My business.
Your business.
And about this
My business.
time, Valen, you catch a sight of a flying broom coming down from the tallest tower on this magic academy. As it begins floating down, you guys see for the first time, you and Theo, you see a very pale, elven-looking woman, stark white platinum hair, um, bright golden eyes. You see the hair itself is almost sparkling, almost a cosmic, like pearlescent look to the hair. You would see silver and platinum witch's robes with a witch's hat. You're the only one who recognizes this Valen. You would see emblems that are recognized as a dean of the academy and a grand witch. And as she begins curling down, she lands on the other side of the gate. She waves her hand at the guard box as the door opens. She begins walking up. Well, Kane, are you ready to go inside?
Yeah.
Right. Who are you folks?
Oh, hello. My name is Valen. I have been sent by Grand Mage Alexi, and this is Theo.
Ah, yes. You were the ones he called about.
Correct.
On the day. Well, we could actually. I could bring you all up to my office. And do you know them, Kane?
Yeah. You could say that, yeah. This the people from the party I told you about.
Oh, wonderful. Then we could just have one congruent conversation then.
That's fine to me.
I have gotten your preliminary paperwork. I assume you're Valen, that's Theo. I've got your preliminary paperwork for your attendance.
Perfect, thank you.
She waves her hands, and you see a disc appear on the ground. If you wouldn't mind stepping on, and we can go to my office.
All right.
She
Step on.
looks over at the guard box. Thank you, Gerald. Nods. The door shuts, and you see the disc begin floating up, higher and higher, about 400 feet up, to the top of this tower.
Theo, not again.
Not again. And you land on a balcony. It is a very, very intricately built balcony that protrudes out from the tower. You can see that there is a pool in this balcony. There are like almost like pool chairs. There's a little reading nook. There's an outdoor fireplace, and the whole back wall of the balcony is just solid, like almost crystalline glass, almost like that privacy filter you would put on like a bathroom glass. It almost looks like that, but more of like a gym like structure, almost like the windows are made of quartz, which windows are, but you know, you get the point. As you land down, well, come into my office. Our stewards will take care of Raphael while you're up here speaking to me. She waves her hand, and you see the glass almost distort and a door appear to the inside. She walks in, and you would see basically a massive observatory, pseudo-library research room. There's a desk in the corner with a bunch of paperwork, files just stacked up. And you notice this, Valen. You see a shadow standing there. Just this emanating smoky form with bright white eyes. And as she enters, it gives a bow. That is Sabian. He is my familiar, my assistant. It is nice to meet you all.
You as well.
You see him kind of recede into the shadows. So, who wishes to talk first?
After you.
I'll go last.
Point to Kane.
I'll go last.
All right. Then I guess I can start with Valen and Theo. If you wouldn't mind having a seat here in front of my desk. Kane, you can make yourself comfortable. I also picked out a few Blood Hunter books that I found in storage that you may look through. Kane kind of goes off one of the reading nooks.
Look at just look. Watch where he goes.
So, what brings you to our academy? Obviously, you are a male magic caster, so that has some weight to it, but according to Cardinal Board records, you are already a graduate of the Ehabel Witches Academy.
That's correct. I'm not sure what Grand Mage Alexia told you over the communication between you two, but there is a ancient magic in the nearby cities that is being casted as a concentration spell and is destroying cities actively and is heading this way.
As he informed me,
And-
he discerned it as abyssal magic, anti-magic.
Correct. And I'm here to, well, learn from the best and try to prepare myself to aid the city upon that storm getting here.
Well, you have come to the right place. As the youngest Grand Witch of our age, pride myself in my skill, especially in the academy. What Alexia told me is that you were a pretty decent practitioner of magic, not the best, but you have some potential.
I try my best at being good at magic casting and always seeking out new information.
So, what is it that you are wishing to gain from attendance here?
I'm looking to gain more skill, more strength in casting, more knowledge in this ancient magic so that when it does reach the city, I can be one of the city's best weapons to fight against this.
And how pertinent is this issue at hand?
It's one city over, and I don't know how much time we have.
Well, there are more than a few ways we can do this. Your friend Theo here concerns me in his lack of magical presence within the records. So he may need to be taken the form of a more studious attendance here, more formal education.
I think that would benefit him. He just realized he can cast magic, so I think the
Ale-
basics would be best for him as well.
Alexi informed me that he was a natural enchanter.
So he's been saying, yes.
So we will probably enroll him as a student. But as for your attendance here, as a graduate, we can't necessarily enroll you as a student. But what we can do is possibly enroll you as staff in a form of payment for your private tutors with me and the other professors, and the access to the facilities. As I've seen your school record, nearly, well, top of the class of your graduation, second place in your initial tournament of Arcanum in order to gain attendance at your academy. I think you will fit well as a teacher's assistant. I also
appreciate that.
I also understand that you are an evocation mage, so we may have a place for you in the. Give me 1 second while I pull up.
Astrom hit you.
We may be able to use your help specifically more for our junior and senior classes in the Arcanic Combat, as well as most likely your Arcanic Arithmetic. It seemed you scored pretty high in both of those.
I did.
Both of those classes.
That'd be perfect.
All right, and in payment of that, you would be able to have access to our facilities to use at your wish, or private tutoring with me or the other professors. Question
Perfect.
is, how do you wish to pay for the enrollment of Theo here?
What does the enrollment cost?
Per year, because we would start him out as a freshman.
Mm-hmm.
So at this magical academy, every year, and we do offer payment aid. The school does offer loans. so that you may attend and pay it back at a later date. At this academy, it is about 4,500 platinum a year.
Okay.
Around 45,000 gold a year for attendance. And that covers room, board, general material components, classes, and any other assets that you would need designated by the Cardinal Board as part of the yearly what's the term? Like the stuff you have to learn, like the list of stuff you have to learn.
Four classes, your
Ed.
basics.
No.
General education, no?
General education. It's like your yearly schedule for classes. Taya, what's that called? You pass them around to your teachers, like the yearly schedule of stuff. The list.
A little bit.
Schedule for the list
Like
of
2 feet in
stuff
front of
you
him.
have to-
Your curriculum.
Curriculum. Thank you. Thank you. Fucking Christ.
Jeez, that's a big word. Hold on.
Big word. Okay. And any materials that they would need due to the curriculum stated by the Cardinal Board.
Well, I can't speak off Theo wanting to get a loan or not. I can't afford that for the year, but what I will say is there a possibility that he can use his skill set in cooking part-time as a job to pay for that? He's a very skilled chef.
What we can do is we can send him down to the cafeteria. I can introduce him to the chefs that we have on site. He may take a test. If he does well enough, we may be able to bring it on. But he would also have to work, keep up with his studies, and he would also need to maintain a at least a B average for his grades in order to keep attendance and keep a job working here. Otherwise, we would default the payments to a loan.
Understand? I'm sure he can work with that.
All right. So, as long as this is all agreeable, here after our further conversation, I can show you around the academy, show you to where you will be staying for the time being. All staff and students live on the premises, and you are only allotted time off if requested time off is approved.
Perfect.
Congratulations, you have yourself a job.
Thank you. I'm glad to be a part of it and eager to learn all that I can learn here.
All right. Well, you can wait in here, or you can start touring the campus yourself. It is up to you.
I'll wait in here, and we can tour together. You can show me around. I don't want to get lost or go anywhere I shouldn't be.
Of course. Well, feel free to make yourselves comfortable.
Thank you.
Kane,
Go off to the side, yeah.
Yep.
you wish to come over here?
Yup.
Yep. I walk over.
Did you send that to me in Discord or in?
The whole letter?
Yeah.
Discord.
You begin sitting down with her. So, where do you wish to start?
Well, I'd like to apologize for the way I left things. I didn't mean to make you seem like a fool.
I feel like it should be more on my end to apologize. I didn't mean to allude to what you had stated in your letter. That wasn't what I meant by it at all. As a younger individual in the status I am, it's hard to make friends. It's hard to find people I get along with and that don't want my presence for the status. As you can probably tell, it's hard not to have a misconstrued idea of what is normal in a position such as this. I didn't mean for the restaurant we went to come off as something romantic. It's more just one of my favorite places, and I thought you may enjoy it. And I didn't mean to come off as
It's all right.
trying to move
You don't
too
have to
quickly.
keep apologizing.
Well, I feel as if I messed it up. And I didn't want you to think that of me, that I am somehow loose with my romantic endeavors.
No. It just caught me off guard, especially with things that have happened to me throughout my life.
And from what you wrote, I do apologize. I was unaware that that was the current state you found yourself in. I must give my condolences for that.
Been a while since that day, so I've had some time to mourn them. Just, you know, quite difficult, especially with this line of work.
Of course, it can't be an easy one. And I'm sure with the things you see and the people you save, it doesn't make it any easier reliving events vicariously through the people you've saved. I will tell you something funny that happened after you left the restaurant. These two individuals came and sat down at the table, and I think they were trying to scam me out of the meal. But I was able to leave them with the bill, as they were trying to do to me. Quite humorous, actually.
What did they look like?
One was a well-dressed human individual, black hair, a little on the thinner side, seemed to have more of a intelligent aura around him. The other one, human as well, but a full plate of almost like rusted armor, a big sword on his back. I think they said one of their names was Trench, and the other was, well, he said his name was Trench, his name was Tyndall, which, Valen, you hear this. And the other one went by the name Alistair.
Huh. Humans.
Yeah. Peculiar, but they are humans, so I wouldn't be surprised if they were attempting to steal a meal from my table.
Gosh.
Well.
But as per your letter, if there is anything I can do to help as a friend, I would be more than willing.
You know anything about the other members of the party?
Which party?
When I was in.
I was informed a little bit from Alexei. The Valen,
such as?
Theo, they call themselves the Wanderers of Fate, which, ironically enough, is the same group that the city is currently looking for. He kind of looks over towards Valen sitting at the table.
I'm just like...
But I am not one to rat out a civilian to the guards. It's not my place nor my want.
Well, I did see one of them in chains, so I'm not sure what to make of that.
You're probably being detained.
That I could come up with, but if you're able to help with that situation, I'll be glad.
I'm gonna walk up at this point and be like, and put my claw hand on his shoulder. Like we're fine. We got it covered. They should be out by the end of the night.
I, like, swipe his hand away.
Don't touch me.
Fucking A.
Well, that's good to hear.
How is this investigation of this old woman you spoke of? How's that been going?
As soon as she says that, I pull out my book and everything I've gathered, slam it on the table. Well, I was able to gather a lot of info regarding the vampire, you can say. A lot of missing people in the south corner of Thydonia. Just able to gather that. Left a lot of ectoplasm at the sites where they were missing. Other than that, people were seeing things, felt like they were being watched, moving shadows. As I say that, I look in the corner to see if I can see the.
You see
shadow there.
Sabian just kind of organizing some books.
But that was pretty much what I was able to gather.
Any further information on the place that burned down? Anything further from that?
Nothing really. Just very, very strange.
Well, I can tell you the vampire, as you say, it sounds like they're trying to make fletchlings. Shadows vampires can cultivate into extents of their own power, using the soul as a binding agent for their magic, creating younger vampires. These vampires, they can't transform others, as a prime is only able to do that, but they are still servants nonetheless, and they're still dangerous. Sometimes they come as more humanoid, some more creature-esque. Think Castlevania.
Huh.
How many people
Other than that,
was it?
More than the city can manage. A lot more than what the city can manage now.
Well, I may be able. Were you? You said you were able to grab a few things from the building, correct?
Yes.
Would you mind if I aided you in researching them? How old they are, what they lead to? I have some spells that
Don't
can
mind at
aid
all.
in locating remnants of a person or magics.
That'd be great. That'd help me a lot in my investigation.
We can do that after giving a tour of the grounds. If you wish to come with, you can, or if you wish to relax here for a bit till we get back, we can do that as well.
One more thing.
Yes.
I did see these strange people while investigating with these magical robes with
Yes.
metal mask as well during a crash site.
What did the
Not sure
robes
if you
look?
know anything
What
about
did the
that.
robes look like?
Like in platinum was woven into it. Red. Silk. No
Those-
real insignias or whatever.
Those sound like the Royal Archivists. They work at the Thydonia Royal Archive. They are the librarians, if you will. Occasionally they will help with investigations or large magical events.
You know anything about the crash site?
Well, according to the letter that the city gave out, the Wanderers of Fate crashed a escape vessel from an airship into the middle of the city. And as to whether it was a legal event or not is what they are attempting to conclude. There were, according to them, roughly 24 people that died from it. Some on impact,
Look at Valen.
some due to the magical radiation of the two arcane cores that exploded on impact, which is probably why the archivists are there, clearing that radiation up.
Oh. Wow.
I look back at Candace like, what? Don't act like you don't know what we get into.
Well, that's interesting. Yeah, thank you for that.
Of course.
Good to hear.
Is there anything else you would like to speak with me about? Or can we call it good terms?
We can call it good times.
And again, I apologize for the misunderstanding. Well, I'm going to make a quick communication with the rest of the deans to let them know that I will be coming around on a tour. So I will step out of the room for a moment. Need to talk to your compatriots at all. She kind of steps out of the room into the hallway, closes the door behind her. Valen, you're left in there with Theo and Kane.
So business, huh?
Yeah, my business.
Now it's our business. We heard what you're doing.
Yeah.
Not that I'm
I
gonna
got
do anything
that.
about it, but
I don't care if you do.
yeah, I know you don't.
How's your
But,
wound?
my wounds are fine. The
Hmm.
individual she was talking about, we know them. The people that tried to go to dinner with her after y'all's dinner date got messed up.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
huh.
Our party knows them fairly well. Maybe not as well as we should, but we know them.
And I'm assuming you guys haven't fought each other yet?
We have not. We have no need to fight each other. We're actively working together in the middle of this storm coming our way. They know the information we know about prophecies, Eternus, the storm, corruption.
What fucking storm? It's always snowing here, so another weather storm?
No, this is worse. So,
Thunder?
have you ever, in your time
Oh God,
before
rain?
meeting us,
God.
in your time before us, have you ever seen the sky turn purple?
No.
Okay. Well, there was an event a while ago. Sky had turned purple. There's a prophecy unfolding, and this prophecy is essentially the end of the world, the beginning of it. Now, we saw a similar storm as we were flying the airship to get out of here. That, in that storm, there is a corrupted banshee hawk that is patrolling that area. And
Another
we had
one?
to just one. In that area, we found a little cavern that we stowed the airship in for a little while to try to get a battle plan on to proceed further into the storm or out of the storm. Now we can expect that that storm is attempting to grow, but what I've learned is that that corrupted banshee hawk can drip pieces of itself off in what we're calling the corruption, and they attempt to consume people. Now, as they consume people, especially those that are capable of producing magic in any way, shape, or form, that spell will grow because there's something at the center of that storm. That storm is an ancient abyssal magic, and it's a concentration spell, hypothetically. What we can kind of gather. As it grows, this city's next in line to be encompassed by this spell, and the corruption is likely heading this way. So the other party members, Trench and Alistair, are helping us in creating devices and preparing themselves to fight this thing.
You didn't fight it before? On the ship?
We fought pieces of the corruption that the Banshee Hawk dropped off, but we are not prepared to fight the Banshee Hawk. It's more than double the size of the little one that we fought, and in addition to that, it killed an ancient dragon right in front of us like it was nothing.
Huh. Okay. And then that's why you guys fucking crashed into the city, killing thousands.
We crashed here because we tried to escape. The corrupted Banshee Hawk found us in the cavern, and as we tried to peel off, two of our left arcane engine had fallen off, and we were quickly descending. So Captain Rorik, captain who works for my family, bravely sacrificed himself, going deeper into the storm and sending us off. Thus, we can't aim the escape skiff that's like that, and crash landed. And then we were unconscious for a couple of days. We had arcane burns, and Alistair and Trench helped get us back to, well, being awake and healing our wounds.
Didn't try to save the captain. I guess they always go down with their ship.
I tried. I couldn't break through the wood fast enough. And he, as far as I know, he ended up dying with the ship.
No one helped you?
No. In fact, they encouraged me to leave him.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so much for you people being a party. Not helping each other was a way of it.
You would think.
Yeah.
But now, two of them are in jail.
saw
Sybilla
one.
and Yerk.
Who?
Sybilla and Yerk.
Who's Sybilla?
Sybilla is a Sybil, aka a fortune advisor. She uses cards and is pretty well known. There's only one of her that can do what she does. If you think my family has a high political status, hers is higher than mine.
Oh.
And governments use her to actively avoid scenarios as a fortune teller.
And why is she in this scenario? I mean,
We're still
such a
trying to
high
figure that
status,
out.
you'd think Sidonia would respect it.
You would think. I don't know how that conversation went. All I know is that she's captive currently, which paid good money to get them out and to be able to walk the city freely. And yeah, I'm not sure why they didn't recognize her political status. All I know is that they obviously don't really care. And I don't know why she's with the party. We haven't quite figured that out, but she says her cards brought her to us, whatever that means.
Wow. Just like believing and having faith in the gods, yet to let you down again.
And to be honest, I didn't really see her fighting on the airship, so that's kind of why I'm here by myself with Theo.
Well, if I was an asshole that had such high power, I'd probably let you do the bidding as well.
Yeah, probably, huh? So are you staying here at the school, or you're off to do some more hunting?
Well, if you heard the conversation that you wanted to hear, I am tracking a vampire right now. You know, a little bit more help would be nice.
I wouldn't mind aiding you in that. It seems kind of fun after I get all my things settled in here.
Yeah.
I don't know if Theo's
That's-
gonna be able to get out though because he's a student now, but I don't know how
Yeah,
strict
I
they are on
wouldn't
their
try
policies.
sneaking out. I wouldn't try sneaking out of magical places.
Neither would I.
Especially the church. That's a fun place.
I'm assuming you attempted to do that.
Well, I physically wasn't. But, you know the angel you guys left behind at the barn that I somewhat hate?
Yes.
Yeah, the church has her. I'm assuming you know that already. And I tried to go get her. But, Bakhmut, their god, really wants her right now. And they're trying to see what they can do with her.
What do you mean by see what they can do with her?
Well, from what I was able to hear from the nuns or whatever you call them, they're trying to see what they're gonna do with her. And the priest, I don't know if they're gonna kill her, use her, whatever.
Why would a church do that to an angel?
Oh,
We should probably look into that.
yeah, we should.
'Cause that
Seeing
doesn't
as
seem
that
good.
angel helped during the fight, I'd
Right.
like to have that on our team.
I agree. And in addition to that, something that it's a stretch, but something that they could be involved with is siphoning power, which seems to be coming up a lot. It's remember that storm I was telling you about?
Yep.
The corruption that's coming is trying to consume people, like I had mentioned earlier, to make that storm stronger, in theory. And I had a friend that I went to school with, Livebooth, who's all actively being siphoned of power.
The lady with that weird fucking thing.
That's the one.
What happened to them? You leave them at the tavern, or what happened?
We went on the airship and we told them we can't go deeper in the airship without all dying and not even standing a chance. And Sai and Lyluth decided to hop out right there and I'm assuming proceed further into the storm.
But wouldn't they know that the thing takes life forms?
I
You
would
try to
assume
stop
so.
them?
I'm assuming so, considering that Sai is one of them. Corruption.
Live.
He's unkillable.
People like that usually say that, but you can't be immortal. Trust me.
You may not be able to be immortal, but what we're starting to come to find out as well is the corruption pieces that fall off, or any sort of corruption itself, is starting to learn. They can be anything. Coins, they can be boxes, they can be human figures like Sai was. They can be
So mimics.
anything. Exactly like one.
So him being corruption, you allowed your friend to go with said corruption. What's not making you think that he's gonna be corrupted as well?
She very well could be, but based off her demeanor when he showed up and what she said to him and their relationship together, I'm not getting in between that for one, and two, it seemed that she trusted Sai more than she trusted me.
There's a lot.
It does. So, with that being said, considering that I think that they're probably in some sort of relationship, I let them go. That's her choice to make, and that was his choice to make, not mine.
How
I
noble
helped
of
with
you.
what I could.
What I like about you, you like helping, not like the others.
I try.
You have a lot of potential.
Potential for what?
becoming something greater, I guess, killing things that are greater than you.
That's why I'm here. I'm here to learn from the best magic casters so that I can be strong enough to kill, well, evil and those that are trying to kill the world.
As you guys are having this conversation, Yerk,
Mhm.
you are sitting in this cage below the town hall. It is dark, it is damp, it is cold, very reminiscent of your start in Port Ardres a long time ago.
Probably even more colder without feathers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But you're sitting there with Sybilla. She looks very pissed off at the moment. But you've been sitting here for a few hours about this time. But you begin to hear the jingling of keys and the shaking of armor as an individual begins walking down to the cells. You see the individual that you had talked to before, Lieutenant Antonov, the lawmaster, walks up.
I never talked to him.
Or you did, Sybilla did, sorry. So you see a tall and pretty muscular dark blue scaled half dragon. War scars litter his body. You see lightning white, almost glowing frills around the head. Half plate dragon's guard armor with a judge's robe underneath. You see him walk down. You, Yerk?
Yes, it is. Are you here to question me?
No. Yerk and Sybilla, you are free to go. You see he looks very pissed off at the moment.
This seems a bit of a waste of a time.
All charges have been cleared. We have gotten the information we need. So you are free to go and you will no longer be hunted down as we will recede all of our bounties in the city. Please leave quickly. And you see him unlock the door and swing it open. Your items you can find at the top of this staircase.
Good. Hopefully that's just not more waste of your time now.
Don't test your luck. Sybilla immediately booked it.
Gotta go.
Eric follows Sybilla.
Say less.
Say less. Goodbye. So you are left back into the city. Now at this point, where are you trying to go?
I think he is gonna wander around to see to find Kane.
Right.
Because he doesn't really know really want to go back to the palace.
Fair enough.
And if I come across that statue, if I do while wandering of Wilma, if I notice it, I will stop.
Hey, roll a investigation check. One. Come on, Yerk. One.
I know, right?
One.
Yep.
At 20.
He rolls his ankle.
Crippled.
Oh, 17 actually.
17.
Oh,
It
nice.
takes you a while, but you do find the statue as you're wandering about.
Actually, hold up. Yeah, 17. Sorry, just had to make sure.
Yep. You do find the statue of Wilma. The black onyx, almost obsidian obelisk. And you do notice that it has not been dug up. There have been evidence of digging, but they were not able to remove the statue. So they just kind of put everything back and left it there.
That's what's done this? As Yerk approaches the statue, it just puts a hand on it.
Hold to the touch.
You could have saved her, Senrir. You're just like the others, are you? Why didn't you save her? I couldn't save her myself. Just taking a moment at the statue.
Roll a religion check.
Fuck!
2. You said 2?
Yeah, 2.
All right. You can keep talking.
Said you're trying to be different than the gods at this point. Trying to banish them, but you're only doing the same thing they are, ignoring your followers. Not gonna be part of that. Yurka then takes the hand off and turns away.
As you turn away, you see under the tree near the obelisk, you see a figure standing there. Silver and purple gold robes. A obsidian mask they adorned. You think I'm like them, do you?
Would have saved her.
I could have, yes. But have I not said before that the free will of the people is what makes this worth it? It was her choice to sacrifice. What would have happened if that bullet hit your friend? I am not one to dictate what she should and should not do. That was of her own volition. She told you as much, that she would lay her life down to save even one mortal soul. So to claim that her death is on me is ignorant. It shows that you didn't actually know who she was. That or you didn't believe it. You questioned my goals repeatedly. And now she's gone. You didn't lose a friend. You barely knew her. I have known her for ages. And yet do you see me lashing out? Do you see my hate? Do you see me punishing you for not saving her? Or questioning as to why you didn't do better? No, because it was her decision. It was your decision. Not for me to make a point out of. But you all have made it clear that your aid shall not be given to me. And I respect that choice. I'm going to stop trying. She had a tendency to see the best in people. I do not. So have your freedom. You won't hear from me. Just know that you have chosen the wrong side. That much is clear. Maybe try to understand what you speak before you let it lead. I built this as a remembrance for her kindness, her openness, even to wretches such as you. You did everything you could to go against her. She still stayed by and still cared for you. I wish to see you not take that for granted. Maybe take some of her teachings. Maybe better yourselves. Only 4 masks remain. I will gather them, one way or another. I just hope that you don't fight it. His visage disappeared.
Yerk takes a moment to collect himself a bit. Looks back at the statue again.
What you see is 4 gems, now in a circle. You see 4 empty spots below.
Sorry for not doing enough. Yerk wanders to find Kane.
On that note, we're going to take a quick intermission. Food, bathroom breaks, everything like that. We will come back to Alistair and Tyndall after the break.
Yeah.
AJ, put them armpits away.
Hey, yo. On stream too. That's crazy.
Armpits.
Gotta see the massive guns, bro.
What
should be a
guns, bro? I
D&D
see little
dab.
9mm.
There should be a D&D debt.
What does that even mean?
Is this Wait, Jason, is that you?
Dang, dox his name. That's crazy.
A coworker of mine, possibly.
Oh.
I read that as Onyx Furry.
I did too. I have no clue who that is then.
Picture name.
Cool. Well, as we're coming back, Alistair and Kendall and Ark.
Yes.
I'd say you guys are currently still kind of working in the lab. Alistair, you have just finished up putting your firearm back together and your rifle. You do not have ammunition for the rifle. So how are you going to go about creating ammunition?
What caliber is it?
Big. I mean, what caliber?
Well-
What caliber did you build it to be? Is it like
What caliber do you
Is it
want?
like?
Round.
Is it like a 10 gauge fucking elephant gun, or is it?
It's an elephant gun, yeah. It shoots the big old bullets, like real
Shoots
long
elephants.
batteries.
Yeah.
It would be cool if it shot elephants. It would be
What?
made of something that was an elephant. though.
What, like a 50 cal, like a 45-70? What are you thinking?
50 cal would be great.
50 cal? Okay, how are you making 50 cal bullets?
Well, yes, I'm gonna have to make some molds. I'm assuming there's like a decent kiln in here.
You have the kiln that you eradicated the specimen in.
Right, I know it gets hot. Yeah, I'm gonna make the bullets. I guess I'll melt the metal down for the bullets in there.
All right. What kind of metal are you wanting? And Josiah is also standing there, just kind of awkwardly.
Let me pull up the periodic table real quick.
Oh no! Oh no!
Depleted uranium.
You guys that does exist though.
I guess I'll just make them out of fucking iron. It's heavy. It's abundant.
All right. You can tell, or you can ask Josiah to grab these things for you.
Oh,
Why not
man,
silver?
help!
Yes.
I need iron, casting sand, crucible.
All right. Anything else you need?
That should be it for now.
Okay. He starts walking away from you. I'd say a few minutes later, he comes back with a cart full with iron bars, bags of sand, and a crucible just on it.
Wonderful. How heavy is this cart?
Very heavy, but you see it has no wheels, but it's floating a good like 3 inches off the ground.
Okay, so can't take the wheel off and then.
Dickhead. And at this point, you do have the bell in your hand.
I was just humoring the possibility. I just thought it would be funny.
You do have the
But
bell
what
if
was
you wish to, while he's unloading all this, if you want to test out the garrote gloves.
Yeah, I'll ring the bell.
Okay, so Ark, you see this as he rings a bell. You see a human man appear. Has no eyes. They have been stitched shut. He has no ears, and his mouth has been split shut, and he has no arms. And he just appears in the middle of the room. And you can tell there's a
And the Outlast trials.
Something like that.
as he's just standing there in the middle of the room.
Who all's in the room with me right now?
Ark, Tyndall,
I am.
and you, and Josiah.
I'm gonna take him outside.
You take him out to the courtyard just behind the glass wall into your guys' little like patio area.
All right. I guess it's kind of sucks that you have no arms, but give it your best shot if you can hear me. I'm over here.
You see he's looking around, can't see, can't hear, and can't talk.
Oh, this is depressing. I'm just gonna use the garrote wire and shred this guy. This is really bumming me out.
So you just see into just a million pieces. Just-
Damn. All right. Well, I know that they work.
So a few maids come out and immediately start mopping everything up. You see this through the glass arc as this random person just gets eviscerated.
They were practically dead already.
You get used to it, Ark.
Oh, his internet shat. Rip.
Oh.
Too traumatized, I guess.
Oof.
His computer didn't like that.
If we're killing
Man,
people.
it stretches out of the world into real life.
Oh,
The internet's my freaking computer. I'm gonna turn off my fucking camera again and everybody else's feed. Maybe that'll put it from closing out like that.
possibly.
No, it's fine. I'm a living skeleton, and we've seen a dragon pour up and strung up. So I mean, nothing like new.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Yeah, I like have my back turned very poignantly to the gore.
And at this point, Alistair, you walk back in. Pretty satisfied.
bummer.
It was like butter. It was like a hot knife through butter.
That's pretty cool.
His bag man up next.
Oh, you know, I did have to make Bagman into Cable Man. Cable guy.
Larry the cable guy.
Right, that's what his name will be. Well, his name will be Larry.
And are you doing that for your artificer enchantment?
Yeah, my other available infusion.
And are you using the gloves to do that?
Like the cable from the gloves, or
Yeah. Or are you turning the gloves into the homunculus?
No, I jive with the gloves.
All
I'll
right.
have to have the help grab me some more wire.
All right. He comes up with a spool of garrote wire that they just have on hand. It's like a pile of the actual like garrote wire tools, and he just places them on the desk.
Thank you. What do I make the core out of? How do I make the core of this thing out of? I got on.
The metric buttload of explosives in your backpack.
I very well could. Oh, you know what? Wonder if I could like make it out of a bundle of these chromatic roses.
My.
Ooh, going fancy with it.
Right.
All right, so you're gonna make a core out of the chromatic roses, and then the garrote wire is the body.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, roll a Arcana check first, and then an Intelligence check.
Arcana is 19.
19. All right.
Intelligence is 5.
5. So you're able to get the core built, but you keep focusing on the wire, trying to like feed it in through the core that you make, and you keep slicing your fingers open. And you're going on this for about 20 minutes. During this arc, and Tyndall, what are you doing? Or is there anything you wish to go out and do?
Not particularly. I guess I'm just kind of watching Alistair with rapt fascination.
Do you wish to help
Got
him?
an idea.
Alistair, use a hand? I don't really know what you're doing,
yeah.
but
That'd be great. I just
Hold
had a
a
great
light.
idea.
Okay.
The wire, can it conduct electricity?
It can. It's metal.
Wonderful. I've got a perfect idea. So the garrote gloves, I'm gonna make like a coil of wire, and then I'll suspend that and have Tyndall feed the end of the garrote spool from the cart into it, and I'll electrify it and just magnetically feed the entire spool into the core.
Roll a dexterity check with advantage. Yeah. The lab is the worst thing I ever could have gave to Alistair, bro.
13.
13 takes you a little bit longer, but you're able to feed the wire through. And you eventually see you see a core of basically what look to be like crystalline flowers, and then coming in and out at an impossible speed is the form of a little like fat Pillsbury Doughboy, but it's constantly just circulating garrote wire.
That is fantastic.
You ever see those things where it speeds a wire up and it keeps form? You can like move it around. It's one of those, but the core is like a crystalline flower ball. And you can see faint bits of electricity, fire, acid, cold. This homunculus can produce elemental effects with the use of the chromatic roses, which you can take those chromatic roses out of your inventory now.
All right. Figured I better use some of this. I should have made him out of Crimsonia.
I cast bomb.
I get nothing.
He's just angry all the time. If I keep him in my backpack, he freaks me out.
I cast S-Vest.
I guess.
Oh yeah. What do I about? Boom.
C4. Right. Well, now I've got my little buddy.
So you have a garrote wire homunculus that you can totally not do completely heinous things with in the sake of making money.
My little money man. I bet he could dispose of bodies like you wouldn't believe.
Jesus.
Shredding a body with a red hot garrote wire. I mean, what's left?
Ark, what are you doing as they're making this thing?
I honestly don't have anything planned for Ark, and anything that Ark needs to have done. The only pressing thing was the bonding to the sword. That was about it. So
Gotcha.
not really anything else, honestly.
All right.
Ark, what do you think the rest of your party's up to right about now? I haven't heard anything from anyone.
Either in jail or doing something they shouldn't.
Well, I'm having a blast. I'm just like throwing this fucking little dude around.
You just
Yeah.
You see at one point when you catch it, you see it wraps itself around your hand, and you see the wires subsist inside of your garrote gloves, and you see the rose core just connects to the back of your gloves.
Oh, that is fantastic. I'm going to do great things. We're going to do great things.
And as you guys are sitting here, you see a figure beginning to walk in with Josiah. It seems that this individual has come back and needs to talk to you.
Oh.
Josiah. Have I met Josiah before?
Josiah, your help.
Oh.
The person he's the person he's walking with, you see a more feminine form, the blackened cloak, like metallic silent armor, the ceramic white raven's mask that comes down to
Oh,
a
okay.
point.
I know this one.
I have returned to inform you that your deal has been completed. Your friends and the party have been cleared of all charges. I provided a packet of information so that they may be set free without further questioning. The Lawmaster should not be bothering you anytime soon.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
The records
Thank you for your services.
of your presence within the city in all capacity has also been erased. Consider yourselves new members to the city of Thydonia by all capacities. I hope the 8,000 worth it for you.
It was steep, but you can't
Sure it was for
argue
somebody.
with quality.
Well, I will be going now. Make sure to let Lyle know that my contract has been completed.
All right.
She nods and turns and begins walking away.
I just fucking use the garrote wire. I just zip off somewhere real quick. I gotta make a phone call.
You grab the garrote wire on one of the banisters around and just you just land, take a seat up on the banister.
Gotta bounce. I'll be back in just a second. I just want to call Lyle and let him know that the contract is complete.
All right, you hear the vroom. Yes.
Contract. Yes, sir. Completed.
Wonderful. I hope that my contact was of some use to you.
Yes. Expensive but effective. So.
She does run a hard bargain, but she does get it done promptly.
I appreciate it.
As for any information on the addendum to your current contract, have you made any headway on that?
I've got bits and pieces, but give me some time and I will compose it.
All right, just try not to make it so clear to Valen that you are investigating his friend.
Oh, it should.
Is that all you needed to know?
Yep.
All right. Thank you for informing me. Goes away.
All right. Sit back down. What are you up to, Trench?
It's kind of what I've been trying to figure out. I don't really really need anything. I mean, these rest days are nice, but no, they complaining about always being busy, but now that we're not busy, it's like, fuck, what are you gonna do?
Well, seeing as Vika came back and let us know that everyone been freed, not already here, so they probably had something better to do. Valen's gone. Ark, I don't really know what's going on, bud. Do you have any way of like contacting your party at all?
Not really. We don't have any kind of communications between each other long distance wise, as Valen had already explained before.
Okay, so what have scattered to the wind?
Pretty much how we operate, scattering to the winds.
Interesting party dynamic.
You know, if you're feeling, if you're itching to get your muscles moving, we might be able to find some light work around just for the fun of it. Or we could spar, but I don't know how to make this wire any duller. So,
If y'all got something to do or any way I can help, I'd be happy to help out.
You do have an orb of such things to begin the process of looking into, Mr. Alistair.
Did they?
Oh yeah. Go consult and start the research on the Crystal Castle.
Yeah.
The what?
Consult the Crystal Castle. We can go consult with
With who?
Isabella.
Isabella. Thank you. Skeleton Witch.
All right, I'm game.
All right. Gonna throw down my
Um,
disc door.
All right. You see him throw down this platinum disc, and it turns into a door, as the name disc door, alludes to.
Do we knock?
And you see a boom, just a door appear.
Kind of feels weird. Yeah, fuck it.
I don't
I'm
know.
gonna
It's
just
our
open the
door. Why would we not?
If, if it's your door, it'd probably be a good idea to knock. I mean,
Too late.
I don't know.
I just opened the door.
We were given a door. It makes it our door. I don't feel like I want to knock on my own door personally.
You open
I think it's weird.
You open the door and immediately are walking into the magical Costco of the Skeleton Coast Magic Shop. You see it's pretty sparse. You don't really see any people. It's later enough in the night where it's probably shut down. And you look and you see Gilded Witch Isabella currently sitting at one of the more central tables, just flipping through a book, feet just kicked up high on a table. One of the seats is low to the
How are
ground.
we?
Pretty good. How about you all? I see you figured out how to use the disc door.
Yeah, and these gloves are awesome too.
Have you tried the dice of dialysis yet?
No, I'd be willing
No,
to give them
not
a
yet.
shot anytime though.
You two should play a game. It'd be fun to see what happens when blood turns to acid in someone who isn't built for it.
I'm gonna have to pass on that for the moment.
I think didn't your blood already turn into acid?
That's what. So, I mean, they're my dice or our dice. I guess I can go ahead and explain them. So we have these dice, right? And basically, you and someone else will roll a dice, and whoever loses the dice throw, their blood is temporarily turned into whatever fluid dice were previously soaked in.
Yes, but didn't you inject yourself with something to change your blood, like you
Yes.
mentioned before?
Yes, that's why I can play this game at little to no risk to myself. That's why we soak the dice in acid.
Did you at least try out the succubus saucer?
I mean, I wasn't gonna tell anybody, but I was planning on it.
No, we have not had the opportunity to try that out yet,
I
unfortunately.
just haven't really been alone with the saucer, you know. Be kind of weird as a group thing.
I did.
Anyways,
I did come up with another item that was on the backlog, but I can give it to you now.
Oh, what is it?
oh,
It is it is called the diaphoretic dreidel. It's you spin the dreidel
Is that a kidney thing?
and you start sweating due to the anxiety of when the dreidel is gonna stop. That's all it does.
That sounds terrible.
You
That
spin
sounds
it.
like
You
ruined my whole day.
you spin it in front of someone and it gets them nervous.
We get some worked up. Okay.
Exactly. Diaphoretic is, inducing of perspiration. That one took a long time to figure out the name for. I'm gonna be completely honest.
Oh, you know what? I actually have an extremely 1 in like a billion edge use case for this.
For the dreidel?
Yes, it's gonna assist me in some really weird, probably very dangerous research.
Sure. And she tosses the dreidel to you. It's a little top, like a spinny top.
Yeah.
He misses and it spins.
Everyone starts sweating. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? Oh, it landed
oh
on.
god,
It landed
Oh,
on.
no.
It landed on a 4. Okay, cool.
what does that mean?
Literally what
Nothing.
this top does. You can
4 is a bad number in a lot of cultures.
you can add that to your inventory. The diaphoretic dreidel.
I am gonna have to look up that first word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what brings you to my wonderful store?
Well, we were hoping to do some research with our joint venture, hint hint,
Oh, of course. Well, I've got nothing but time. We could start investigating it. I recommend we start writing out the mathematic formulas first before we start testing any combinations.
All right.
Unless you just want to go at it. I'm fine for more of the theory way of doing it anyways.
I've always been kind of a going at it kind of guy. What do you think, Trench?
I mean, this is above my pay grade, but kind of go at it, I reckon. Fuck all that math. Not a math guy.
If half of our cool skeleton wizards are telling us it can be done, it can be done.
All right.
Mark, what about the other half of our cool skeleton wizards?
Hey, I've already seen how much you can do already just by bulldozing through it, so might as well.
Well, all right then. Fumbling with it, I'm like, what? Even?
Like an on button, or I'm like looking over your shoulder.
So you're spinning the knobs and everything.
Yeah.
You see she's walking up and like rubbing her hands together.
I'm going big money, big money, big money, big money.
Hey,
Stop.
roll a D100.
Okay.
Ark, are you near them?
Yeah.
All right.
That's a concerning question.
Yeah, 40.
40. Everybody in the room disappears.
Do I roll it twice or just once?
Oh, you roll it twice. So it's
Okay.
a D1, it's a D100. So
48.
it's 148. All right. So you all begin seeing the world shift around you. You see the walls beginning to melt. You see everything just disintegrating into dust. And at first it's a blackness as you're looking at this orb. It's glowing with a bright light. And then you feel yourself thrusted through space and time. And you all boom, 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 land
Let's see.
in a
That
massive
feels so good.
in a massive valley.
Are you?
You guys look around.
valley?
You guys look around and you see dark skies above. You see red lightning thundering across. You see stone rocky mountains protruding out from the ground. You see flora, trees, bushes, but it looks like they're all made of steel. Like these iron trees, and you see every branch is like a razor blade.
This is
Can I
kinda weird.
do
You-
like arcane
Arcana.
check maybe to see
Sure.
if like I'm actually here or if this is just
Sure.
Fucking terraforming.
We've shifted world lines.
Beat it till it works.
Yeah.
But you can beat it too much. You can also beat it till it
14.
doesn't work.
14. You are here.
oh shit.
And you look on the ground and you see every blade of grass is razor wire. You
Is it
see the
tearing my
dirt
boots
is
up?
stone. You see the red lightning. You see it crackle into one of the trees as lightning begins arcing around.
That is so fucking cool.
You begin to see
Alistair?
movement around the mountains. Creatures
Ark will
are moving
Ark will
about.
do a detect magic.
Sure.
Everywhere.
So that is within 30 feet of you.
Yep.
These are material objects. They are not magic.
Can I cut any of it with the garrote wire?
Go ahead and roll 2d20s. First one's your garrote wire. Second one is the metal around.
First one is a 6.
6.
Second one is an 18.
You go to swipe one of the trees with the garrote wire, and you see the garrote wire snap.
Son of a bitch.
Shit.
And you see another lightning strike as this red electricity arcs throughout. And as you're looking around, you see Isabella's eyes are just wide with wonder and just the biggest smile on her face. And then you look
Isabella?
and then you look down as she begins to laugh. Oh, this is going to be fun. And you look down and you notice the crystal castle isn't in your hand.
Well, you know, and for copper in for a unit of measurement.
And as you guys recognize this, our vision goes back to the Skeleton Coast magic shop as the Crystal Castle ting, 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 ting drops to the ground as the door to the Skeleton Coast is still open in the Emerald Castle.
That's rough.
Damn.
So,
Well, you know, it's mine now, so if it gets lost, I can hunt it down relentlessly.
so you guys are now in the 48th floor of the third rendition of the Mansion of Arcanum.
Oh, wow, okay.
Can
Is,
can I bottle the lightning? Can I get some lightning in a bottle? I've never had red lightning before.
All right. You pull out one of the bottle. Roll a dexterity saving throw for me.
Well, I was about to say, can I assist on that?
This is
Specific...
We both hold the bottle.
you want to both hold. You want to both hold the bottle.
No. Specifically, since we're in a different place, it looks like. If he casts lightning strike on the bottle, would it be the same lightning as in what's in the area, or would it be like a different?
You can cast the spell, lightning strike. It'll use the spell slot.
It's actually a cantrip.
Cantrip. You shoot your lightning out. It's the regular white lightning. This lightning is different.
Interesting. Okay.
Well,
And so roll a deck. Sorry, Tyndall. Yes.
can't remember, who did we give Alistair's ring to? Ring of telepathy.
Balin, but he has not. He has not put it on.
He's not put it on.
Nope. Fuck. If I just scream really loud in my mind, can you hear me through the ring?
Yeah.
Vibrates.
The distant
It just
in your
in your pocket, and you
Okay.
hear screaming in your head.
It's on silent. It's just
Zulra and Borg wake up to something, look around, go back to sleep. But
Yes,
Popeye.
you might be stuck
your
here.
dexterity saving throw, Alistair.
oh yeah, saving throw. I add my saving throw number to that.
Yep.
You had your dying.
Added 23.
You'll take half damage.
Ouch.
Alistair hold out a jar and get struck by light.
Okay.
Makes the
Okay.
glass.
So you take 15 points of lightning damage. That was half of 4d20 worth of lightning damage.
Damn.
Oh.
So be aware of that.
But did he get the lightning though?
No, not at all. You you put it in, it strikes the bottom of the bottle, and you see it erupt as glass shards strike through as you get electrified. It does not seem like this lightning can be contained.
Ouch.
Can it be
Alistair, I saw what
coerced?
you're doing there, what you were going for, and
Oh,
I
I-
respect the effort. I don't think that.
I don't think it'd be good coerced either.
And as you guys are sitting, you hear
Weed whacker? Or...
you look up, and aside one of the mountains, you see this massive ball of just material, like metal saws, just arcing down. You see it into the air, and in the middle of the air, it lands on a cliffside as you see what looks to be like a completely metallic bladed centipede that is currently, and you see its two antennas are looking around, and you see these bright red lights just scanning the area,
I'm gonna
Isabella?
and you see lightning
Is there anything I
strike
can
the
hide behind?
you see the lightning strike the back of it, and you begin to see just lights boom 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 down its side as these two are coming across your area. Everybody roll stealth checks.
I'm not good at
15 actually, not terrible.
Added
That was with
28.
18.
Eight,
even with disadvantage.
18, good.
18 and 17. Damn.
Nice.
That was lucky.
And Tyndall?
17.
Seven.
Or what did I say? 15, I think.
15.
Yeah, 'cause it's 12 plus 3.
So you see, as you guys go to hide behind these things, I need all of you to take 1d4 slashing damage. As you push yourself against these, everything is sharp.
Ow.
Of course, I can't complain.
So you see as these two red cones of energy cross over the area. You see Isabella is backed up against a tree, and you just see the biggest smile on her face. She is just in pure wondrous bliss. And
Hey, Isabella, what's going on here?
so, this would be one of the failed renditions of the actually, I actually have a name for this place. I can grab it for you real quick.
Yeah,
Like
hell.
a fucking like a death clock style place.
It feels like the fucking
Good game.
the Shrikes universe.
Metalocalypse.
So this is one of the failed floors of the training level of what would eventually become Lokiel's training grounds. Basically, in the real mansion of Arcanum, you have a training grounds, and you go through procedurally, magically generated dungeons. This is one that was taken out for being too dangerous to the citizens. And as she says this, you see movement around the mountains of various large insect-like creatures made of saw blades, diesel engines, and you see them getting struck by these lightnings as lights boom, 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 boom. These are living arcane engines. So these are what were referred to as the insectoid mage hunters. This was supposed to be one of the last tiers of the mage dungeons in the mansion of Arcanum. This is so cool. As you see the centipede go leap off, turn back into a saw like wheel, and just cratering through the steel forest as the lightning is thundering above. So how these work is you have to go through the dungeon, you have to kill an amount of these creatures. Typically in every dungeon there'll be a certain item, and you have to collect a certain amount of them before you can go to the exit, and then when you exit you pop back out. In our case, we'll pop out of the schematic, back to the material world. This is wonderful.
Let's see. And I can't imagine there's a I give up button that pops us out.
Well, this is a blueprint. She hadn't implemented that yet. In the actual one, if you
I
drop,
feel like I would have implemented safeguards first, but you know,
if
who am I to play with?
well, this was never meant to be seen by the public, only her, because she can live here. But in the actual one, every citizen is given a bracelet, and if you go into the training dungeon, if you ever hit unconsciousness, it immediately teleports you back, and there's these cool orange vials that you can drink, and it immediately heals you, and you forget the pain that you felt. We don't have those here, so let's get going.
Okay.
All right.
So you said we just have to kill a certain number of these things?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. So I guess.
We could probably also determine that they might have some resistance against magic and such, being magic hunters.
Most likely.
Oh, that lightning! Don't get hit by it.
That shit hurts.
We've already seen what happened.
You see Alistair just singeing.
Before we get too far away, has my blood touched the ground here?
I'd say yeah. And you kind of
With
pull,
that, yeah, slashing damage.
you pull away from the slashing damage, and you see the acid just dripping off the metal.
It doesn't react.
Nope.
Damn it! I need stronger blood. Which technically is doable, and I think I can turn myself into a battery, guys.
Does that help us immediately?
You ask just the wrong questions sometimes. What is the immediate danger here?
I kind of like gesture from behind the metal tree I'm hiding behind to the buggins.
I was gonna say that was gonna be another. That was gonna be a question I asked. When that bug was moving through, did it seem like it also like in turn destroyed the environment, or did it just kind of?
It did.
Like, okay.
And Tyndall, you were
Can I
asking.
use...
Tyndall was asking something.
Oh no, I was just you asked what the immediate threat was, and I just kind of gestured to the.
Can I use the garrote wire gloves and our little razor wire companion to give us like I don't know, like a big razor wire bush that we're hiding inside of?
Sure.
Like natural camouflage that will also serve as grounding.
Yeah, you see the little razor wire homunculus, and there's just this constant whirring sound.
I have had a sharp day today. It has been sharp.
Yeah, it's been very sharp. So if we have to kill a certain number of these things, I think we should strategize a bit. And by that I mean y'all should strategize and tell me what to do, because my strategy is going to be go out there and pick a fight.
Well, here's the other thing: do we know how many do we have to kill just to be able to get out?
You won't know till
Do we know how many?
she gestures. You won't know till you find the door.
Shit. Oh, so we have to find the door. It doesn't just appear when we kill.
I mean, usually there's there's a big poster board. Then when you pull, it's like a quest board. You pull it up and it says what you need, so you know going in. We're just starting in, so
We skipped that.
we don't know.
Is there like a discernible landmark anywhere?
There are mountains, dark skies, and rumbling red thunder. And imagine if you're in like the valley of like the Grand Canyon, but there's mountains on either side. That's all you see. It's just dark, one slate steel horizon.
Do we want to get all sneaky beaky and try to skulk around until we find the door, or do we just want to start killing shit?
I think I think it'd be better if we try to find the door first to see what we need to do.
I agree.
Can we skulk over to where that thing tore the ground up?
Sure.
Is there any like little bits of the metal that were...
All of you roll a stealth check.
Can we just move in the bush? Like the whole bush moves with us.
That's what I figured was going on.
Roll with advantage then as a group, please.
Hiding under a tarp in a universe made of tarp.
14, Kindle.
30-21.
All right.
Zech, can you roll for me? My computer crashed again, and I had to re-sign into my
Yeah, you're good, man.
fucking Beyond on my phone.
Good.
With advantage, it'd just be a straight roll.
Yeah. Let's see. Arc. Bottom. Stealth. Oh, damn, a 19. Wonderful. So you guys are like Solid Snake from Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah,
You're just
exactly.
you're this moving razor wire bush that is just curling across the ground. You guys can see outward as you're close to the mesh. But you're just moving across. You get to the area it destroyed, and you do see a long line of just destroyed shrubbery. And you see the ground is almost like a weave that's now moving. And you see new plants growing out of it, new just shining razor like appendages from these plants. This seems like an ever healing domain.
So is there like any ground up or powdered bit of this metal that I can collect?
There would be, yeah.
Alright, I'd like to do that.
Hey, you can add about 1 pound of ground up mystery metal.
Okay.
Ark will be helping him with that as well, too.
I'd say if Ark's helping get 2 pounds. So, as they are picking this up and investigating the Boogin dimension. Kane and Valen, you guys are standing there in the room as you are having this conversation. Valen, you do not hear anything as you do not have the ring on. So you guys are standing in there, and Vitsina eventually opens up the door. All right, are you ready for your tour?
I am ready.
Kane, will you be joining us, or will you be staying in here?
Follow around.
All right. Well, follow me down the elevator.
Go ahead and follow.
He walks to the center. She walks you out to the hallway, and in this large pillar of a room, you see there is a cutout in the middle, and there are chains that attach to this piece of the floor. She steps on, there's a lever there. You all step on, and she pulls the lever as it starts lowering down the floors. And as it's lowering, you can see library books. So the most central tower, that is the Academy Library. This is where most students will come to study their arithmetic. There are also facilities for homebrewing of alchemical supplies. Anything that you would need to do in your time off can be done in here.
Perfect.
This is a massive library.
I can imagine.
But you go down another like 150, 200 feet. You can see there's like 17 floors of library with tables. You can see there's some students in the academy attire currently going through books. You see some people throwing paper at each other. Valen, this brings you back a lot to your childhood of just the daily life of an academy student.
Is there elevator music?
There can be. If it would be annoying, then absolutely.
Yes.
I would love it.
So you begin going down, and you pass through this like quadruple spiraling staircase down into a main, basically like a great hall sort of situation. You can see there are students walking around. Think like Hogwarts-ass building.
Okay. Like castle-esque.
Yeah, very castle-esque. So this is our great hall. This is where more of the day-to-day conversation happens. Classes, generally you'll find students hanging out here. You have access to the courtyard for those that wish to practice flying and otherwise. Basically, this is a big ring of buildings that progressively gets taller towards the central spire. So imagine just a C like this. The front gate's here, and the closest buildings to the gate are small, and then it just gets larger and larger as it curls to the end, and there's a massive circular courtyard in the middle. And then there are other buildings that you can kind of see through windows, kind of off in the distance. You assume they're more of the actual like class buildings, or like the specialized class buildings. You see what you can assume to be a like actual combat arena, a lot smaller than the Toforian, Tournament of Arcanum, like Colosseum-esque building, but it's more of like your student kind of one.
Gotcha. Okay.
So you have access to the courtyard. On the west side, that is the dormitories. More towards the front, the east side dormitories are more used for the freshmen. We have the school organized where the higher level classes are more on the higher echelon of the students side. So your juniors and seniors, the east side, freshmen, sophomores. More of the interim classes are more centralized to the courtyard and the grand hall here. There is a down below underground is the dining hall and the cafe. All the food is provided for those that have their tuition front. Most people will bring their lunches from their dorms or from they buy themselves or their families do. Some have private caterers that are hired on to the academy to cook. More towards the central area is where you'll find a lot of the general educational classes. More of the specialized curriculum classes will be in exterior buildings, separate to others, due to the explosive nature of some classes. We like to keep that separated from the dormitories, as well as for security purposes of students who wish to do after bedtime curricular events.
That is fair.
I'm sure as an ex-student yourself, you know what trouble that can lead to.
I've had my fair share, yes.
And she begins to take you around. They're very much like college classes. So more of the lab classes are more of one floor, large lab tables, material components in glass cabinets, the central like teaching area. Some of the lecture halls are more of those curved, like just massive seated with a big board on the back, the big chalkboard. She just kind of takes you on a general tour. Just imagine like the biggest college you've ever seen, but wizard.
Right. Gotcha.
And there are, for those of you that are walking, there are there are 8 classes that you can see. There are multiple classrooms for these, but you see a general 8 subjects that are taught. There is Arcanic Biology, which is magic and the body. There is Arcanic Arithmetic, which is the magical formulas and math. There is Material Studies, which is magical components and applications. There is Familiar Studies, which is your magical potential determining classes, such as Find Familiar, Summoning Practice, things of that nature. There is Alchemical Applications, which is Arcane Chemistry. There is Arcanic Combat, which you would be told is one of the exterior buildings, which is your magical battle studies. There is Arcanic Florology and Faunology, which is your magical animal and plant studies. That is a kind of greenhouse-looking building on the east side of the campus. And then there is another kind of temple building that is Arcane Theology, the origins of magic in regards to the pantheon.
Gotcha.
Does anything interest you as we're walking around? Anything you want to take a closer look at?
Not at the moment right now. I'm just trying to settle in. I think once I settle everything in, I'll kind of do some exploring and get myself acquainted as the teacher's assistant of who I'll be working with. And then I think Kane and I are going to go walk around the city before the night's fully over.
Of course. Well, the rear, so the point of the building where we came from, if you walk southeast rather than coming to where we are now, the opposite direction of the Great Hall, that will lead you to the staff quarters.
Perfect.
Each staff that is here is allotted a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, full kitchen, their own bathroom, spa, whatever it is you need, general court.
Perfect. I appreciate it. Is there a specific attire that we have to wear here?
Do you happen to have your magical robes that you were given upon your graduation?
Not actively on me, but the active cloak I'm wearing has some magical capabilities, can transform into anything that I choose.
As long as it is able to be show the form of that of a graduated ordained mage such as yourself, as well as the emblem of the staff and the school itself, then I think that would be allowed.
Perfect. And then
Why do I say think would be allowed? I'm the dean. I can say, sure, do what you want.
Fair enough. And would she have that symbol on her
Yeah.
robes?
Yeah.
Okay. But then I'm gonna say my phrase word Umbra Vestio and then change directly into what she talked about. Does this look
Yes, that
Good.
would be perfect.
perfect? All right. Well, I appreciate you for touring me around and allowing me to learn in your school further into what's to come.
Of course. And here is your key to your room.
That
However, Theo will have to persist within the student dormitory.
I understand.
He will be.
And for students, are they allowed to leave campus, or is it only on campus?
It is only on campus unless they get it approved by at least 3 of their professors and me.
I got it. Okay.
Or if it is something such as a field trip.
Understood.
All right. We are currently about actually, what date is it? I have the date hidden for some reason. Why don't I have the date up here?
March 12th?
Yeah, March 12th. So March. So
Monday?
they are only about a third of the, or a fourth of the way through the school year. So they are just now getting started. Some of them are a little bit more loose with their spells than they should be. So make sure to be aware of the growing pains of the starting year.
I understand.
And if you wouldn't mind, try not fraternizing with the students after hours.
Considering that they're likely younger than me, I don't intend to.
All right, we like to keep their studies and their focus specifically on said studies.
I completely understand.
And know that you are a male magic caster, so the attention will be there, aside from what we announce.
I'm aware it wasn't much different when I originally went to school, so. He says that as Kane in the background.
Oh, that fucking video is hilarious.
Oh fuck.
Well, then I think I'm gonna say goodbye to Theo, and I'm gonna head to my.
Theo just kind of looks around like, what am I doing here?
Well, Theo.
I'll be around if you need me, Theo.
Yeah.
I
Pay
will,
attention.
I will show Theo to his quarters.
Perfect. Thank you.
She
And I'm gonna start
trails
heading
off.
off to my room.
All right. Kane, what are you doing?
Gotta wander, bro. Go back to the library.
Library. Okay. You eventually make your way back up the elevator. I'd
How
say
does this work?
push the lever. That only goes up a floor. You push it back, have to push it again. Finally figure out the locking.
Top in it.
You lock it forward and it finally starts going up all the way. You see some of the other students are sitting there just laughing, and you see a few of them pointing, and they're making like the motion. And you're just in the center of the library, right in front of everybody.
Cool.
I'm getting made fun of by a bunch of teens in basically high school.
6, 7.
Literally.
Look at that dude. He got jorts on. What?
Why does he look so old?
I am old.
Does anybody smell that? You eventually make it up to the library. You begin wandering around. Eventually, Vitsina does come back. Well, I got you a friend.
Ooh, do I have the books that she gave me earlier?
Yeah, you do.
Crack a book open.
Language you don't understand.
Hmm.
Well,
Shall I read to you again, sir? As Sabian appears.
Do you have any device that can translate it?
Hmm. You see, he picks a pair of glasses off the wall, bifocals, if you will, and he hands them to you.
Thank you, sir. I
We
put
made
them
fun of
on.
more.
They are like the very old man ass brass lined reading glasses, like the little square ones that just hang on the end of your
Hey,
nose.
bro, I rock 'em.
And you see the words beginning to shift in the book. Go ahead and
Give
roll
me a pair of these.
an investigation check.
Oh, the glasses work, but they didn't work enough. I got an
8. It kind of, as the words are shifting, it kind of gives you a headache.
8.
Okay?
Once upon a... No.
It's almost like it only shifts the word that you're currently looking at, so you can't really see the whole sentences at one time. So it's a little
God,
difficult. You see Vitsino
Shadow
walk
Man
back
still
in.
around?
Yeah. Are you having trouble there,
Do you have
Kane?
anything that Yeah, these glasses don't work.
They work, you just have to focus on it.
Trying, not focusing.
I feel as if it is your mind that's not focused. Are you thinking about something else?
The vampire and killing it.
Try to focus just on the book. Keep everything else out of your mind. They work perfectly fine.
Vampire titties.
All right, I focus harder.
Roll with advantage.
Focus
Cool
harder.
thing,
I'm
Doc.
focusing. I'm focusing.
14.
14. You're able to get quite a bit. It takes you a while. You have to sound out the words. Like learning to read for the first time. What are you looking for in these Blood Hunter books?
How to control it better, as well as like lessening the damage on me.
All right. You find a lot of further information, kind of compounding on what you had learned before about using not your blood for hemomancy. There are many methods that are described in order to avoid said subject. One is using the blood of your enemy, the hemomance. 2 is to keep a extent. Yo, somebody... Hold on, somebody just gave 95 biddies? That's crazy.
Northern and Eden.
Oh, that's North. That's Dom. Yep. Thank you, Dom. That.
What's up, piece of shit?
What up, homie? Thank you.
Yeah.
Carrying material components of blood have also been known to be used. So vials of blood and such. Some people have been known to keep animal carcasses with them as just an extra extension of blood as well. And the other one is using the bloodstones that Bitsina had told you about previously, which you do have a bloodstone on you.
She gave me one too.
Yeah, she did.
Yes. I do. A little crude for having a corpse on your fucking belt.
To be fair, blood hunters are not always the cleanliest people. You look down at your tattered cloak and
I
dirt
like,
stained everything.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I need loads of anything. So.
You wish for me to cast prestidigitation?
Sure, not to dirty, of course.
She waves her hand and you see all the dust and dirt and grime and your hair becomes like 3 shades lighter than it was. You didn't realize how dirty you were until you kind of look in one of the like glass panes of one of the bookshelves and you see your reflection. You're like, oh, jeez. Kind of look at the.
Natural blood, huh?
You look at the couch. You see there's just a stain spot where you've been sitting. It's just rubbed off from your clothing. But other than that, the focusing portion is just more in the case of actively using it over and over and over again so that you understand what it feels like. As it was said before, one thing that is recommended to blood hunters is to understand the physiology of other creatures so that they may understand how that magic flows through the body. Blood hunting is a very dirty work, as you know for sure.
I wonder if there's anything to dissect around here.
This is a magic academy. We have most anything if you wish to dissect it.
Think small for now.
Rats do?
Sure. No matter to me.
All right, Sabian, would you mind bringing over a morgue slab? He nods. A few moments later, a morgue slab being pulled into the middle of the room. You see there's a little faucet on it as well. Just scraping on the floor. And you see there is about 7 rats just laid down in these little tubs, like these metal pans. And you would see a bunch of like surgical equipment. And you would see he also brings out a white or like a chalkboard on wheels. Well, I've got some paperwork to do, but feel free to go at it. If you need any help, feel free to ask.
All right, thank you. Sanitation? You know, anything to clean up?
Oh, right, you don't have that. Sure. She waves her hand and you see a door swing open from a cabinet and you see some very long leather gloves and a leather apron. You see some like circular like goggles, like imagine like the steampunk goggles float down and land in front of you.
And with the drip.
Also, be careful with those rats. Be careful with those rats. Some of them are squirters, so make sure to cover your face.
Right. Blood does that, yeah. Blood does that.
And they're also fresh, so some of them may still have blood pumping. I don't know. There's a hammer there if they're still moving. Not currently.
Okay.
But if they start moving, there's a hammer.
Thank you.
There. You see a little ball peen hammer just sitting there. It says whack-a-rat inscribed on the side of it. You see it's signed Isabella in like a signature. This is one of her other items, the whack-a-rat hammer. It's a hammer for whacking rats.
But wouldn't a regular hammer suffice?
I don't think you understand Isabella very much.
Jeez. What a great mind. What a great mind.
I mean, ladder staff is the thing. It's a staff that turns into a ladder. I mean, come on.
But to work.
As you are leaning over and beginning the process of dissecting these rats for your investigation, as Valen is getting settled in his room, Yerk is wandering around the city trying to find any semblance of his friends, and the other party being stuck in a different dimension. That is where we are going to end tonight's session of Cosmo Eternum.
Say that like we're having a bad time.
Yeah.
What do you mean we're in
entirely
the
unenjoyable.
razor blade dimension?
There's lightning too.
Yeah, the fuck you and die world.
Fuck you and die world is pretty good.
Fuck you and die world. Who makes a room like that?
I mean,
These people, man. I gotta get out of here.
I'm gonna get that damn lightning in a bottle.
So the best way I can like wonder if there's a isn't really a good reference image for it.
Just ask Dragar to like summon, lesser beings to get the lightning in the bottle.
I don't know if I can communicate with the air quotes outside world from here.
I gotta try.
Do the rings even work across planes?
You haven't tested it.
I don't think we've ever been in a different plane yet.
No,
We
you
were in
haven't.
an airship. That's kind of close, right?
Yeah. Quick, Jay-Z, type into Chat GPT, create an image of a valley made of sharp metal.
Okay,
Razor
bet.
blade dimension.
Razor blade dimension.
Air quotes. Fuck
It
you
is
and die.
it is a valley covered in plants and trees that are all made of metal. And see what it comes up with.
Scene from Transformers.
Yeah. See if it actually comes up with something.
Yeah. Let's see. It's gonna take a little bit of time, but we'll see.
I'm really curious as to what this mystery metal is.
Same. I'm getting like some ideas of like how to implement it and use it if we're able to use it.
An obtainium.
Partially obtainium.
Adamantite arc with his
Obtainium, formerly unobtainium.
Yeah.
Obtainium.
Vibranium.
Ooh.
Wakanda forever.
Adamantium.
I'm gonna Wolverine arc, make his bones metal.
You know, I'm just.
Here's kind of what it pulled up. I'll put it in the chat.
W's on a shot.
That's not bad.
Very sharp.
Very sharp.
I asked GPT to create it, and it just gave me a JSON file. What?
Here you go, man. Fuck off.
What? If you like, I can generate variants, changing lighting, make it more surreal. Bruh, you didn't give me an image.
Say, create me an image of X, Y, and Z. And then
I said create me an image of a valley covered in grass, shrubs, and forests. Make everything out of sharp, dark metal with a sky of thundering red lightning. It says, here's the generated image based off your description, and it gave me a JSON file. What the fuck? Look at it. Oh, literally, look at this.
What the fuck?
copy that prompt. Copy the prompt, and I'll post it in mine. See what happens.
Looks like you need to log into chat. Oh, but fucking boo-hoo, piece of shit.
I'm logged in. Send me your prompt.
That is dumb. That is so stupid. But how'd you guys like that description of that realm you guys are in?
I
Like
think
that.
it's cool.
Any of you ever read the series Hyperion? It has a very similar
a while ago.
dimension of like basically follows this monster that moves backwards in time called the Shrike, and it like abducts people and takes it into its time dimension and tortures you for all of eternity on the a metal tree.
Hmm.
I don't know why, but it does sound familiar.
Why would you make that?
Do a Hyperion Shrike tree.
The Tree of Pain.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
And it's like a 1,000,000-foot tall tree, and it's every branch has corpses on it and shit.
Oh yeah, like this. Like this is kind of the forest shit you're seeing. Just fucking razor blades everywhere.
Sounds like a fun time.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
surely there's got to be some way I can profiteer off this.
Surely I can make money here somehow.
I
There's a
can
profit
literally
incentive
turn
here
anything
somehow.
into money. I fucking sell Eternus to an outer god from a different dimension. They're making money.
Damn, nobody has baller ideas like I do. AI can't even have it yet. That's unfortunate, bro. What, you're telling me nobody thought of a fucking entire world made of nothing but razor blades?
It's out there. I can't remember where.
All right, there's what your
Honestly.
prompt came up with.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's pretty slick.
Where's it at?
In
DC chat.
In the
I will also
like,
post
chat
it.
associated with this voice channel.
I will also post it in the reference art. There you go. Dimension 48. That's
There we go.
that's cool. That's exactly what I had imagined. You guys are so fucked.
That's not good at all.
It happens. We've gotten out of worse.
How much damage? Oh, only like 15. Out of what? 4d20? Huh? Uh-oh.
It could be worse.
And mind you, there are 100 of those.
Lightning strikes?
No,
D20s?
the dimensions. The dimensions.
You know, I'm sure it gets better or worse than this, but you know, the real catch is it's new and exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Nevins,
Yes.
you want to go to Chipotle with me? I'm fucking starving.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, I'm about to head out and get food too.
Alrighty. Well, thank you
All right,
all for
solid
joining
sesh.
for this solid session of Dungeons and Dragons. We will see you all next Sunday or every Sunday at 2:30 p.m. Central Standard Time for all those watching.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Have a good night. Bye. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.